Waiting?
Mm-hmm. Oh, I got comments. They talking to me.
How about now?
Oh, it says
Should be good now.
I love. It said, what? Oh, we got it. It says live chat waiting at 7:30 p.m. Did you? Oh, so we got comments in there too. Oh, people.
There we go. There we go. Should be good.
How about now?
You got it? Can you see us now?
Should be good.
Can you see us? What I'm doing? At 7:30 p.m. Oh, we got comments in there too.
It's up now.
Oh, it's up now. You got it. Oh, there we go. Jessica said there
We
we
good?
go. What I'm doing.
Okay. I still don't know what's going on with Twitter.
Because y'all can see us, if y'all see my lashes on my right eye hanging, mind your business, okay? I'm getting it fixed on Sunday.
I still don't know what's going on with Twitter.
So Jessica says they can see us. Does anybody else can see us? I know Jessica and Jessica might got some kind of. Okay, Sean says, "Oh yeah, they can see us." Look at me. I see. Yeah, they can see us now. Okay, we good. Now y'all just gotta figure out this.
It's on TV.
I just.
Get me out the scene. That's why I told y'all to make sure
I need to change my name on.
So I don't
use my name.
I don't know what.
Thank y'all.
Nothing changed on Twitter to make this not work compared to when we were doing it earlier.
Or I could just.
I really don't know. I have an echo.
Take your time, baby. It's okay. Don't panic.
He pressured.
Let me just chill out.
And look who's still ain't showing
we
their
not
face.
gonna
Do I still have an echo?
Huh?
Do I?
Since you're already on stage, Lo, what if you put your phone near, I guess, the computer for the Twitter people?
And look
Is
who's
that
still
what
ain't
you
showing.
would do, Tyler?
Then it's gonna be a really bad lag, I think. And don't ask me. I'm not a woman in STEM. I just like women in STEM. Don't ask me nothing. Can't help you.
Well, hey, everybody. Yay.
Don't ask me. I'm not a woman in STEM. Oh,
Where-
no.
Where this?
Don't ask me nothing. Can't help you.
Well, hey, everybody. Yay.
Echo's
So
gone
what you
now.
want to do?
Okay.
Who gon' Yo, we got
Yeah, 90 people in here.
wait, what you say? B?
Yeah, 90 people in YouTube.
On YouTube? Well then let's go ahead and click it up. But I want the people on Spaces to hear us too. Hey y'all, click the YouTube link until we can get right. Hey Tyree, I ain't gonna give Tyree a hard time no more. Just for the next 30 minutes though. After that, I don't know what I'm gonna do.
That means sneaking and eating my burger.
Can they can't hear the Discord audio on Twitter still, right? It's not showing me talking from the committee
they can't
account.
hear us on Twitter.
Okay, so.
But they can hear us on YouTube, but not on Twitter, correct y'all?
He's sneaking and eating my burger.
Can they can't hear the Discord audio on?
Oh girl, we on the big screen for real. Somebody got us on TV, child.
Told you. Like, God dang.
That is crazy.
The committee in your house.
In your house. Walk in your trap, take over your trap.
Lo, I'm gonna make you co-host on here.
Okay.
And then if you want to put the YouTube link on the Summer Jam screen, we can at least do that.
On the Summer Jam screen? Okay.
Yeah.
Like
I said, I don't know why.
Okay.
Lo,
can you hear us on Spaces? Tyler, come off of mute on your side and see if they can hear us on Spaces on Twitter.
Somebody just said they can hear us on both.
I don't know why. Is it through Lowe's phone though, or is it through Is it through YouTube?
Y'all kind of turned down, so if they can hear us through my phone, they got good ears.
Or an Android.
Go to hell. Is it through Lowe's phone though?
Now the people can hear that, Tyrese. Be nice.
Okay, Lo, mute your mic real quick on Spaces, and I'm gonna unmute mine and see if it's. Let us know if y'all can hear through the committee mic. Is it through Lowe's phone?
The people can hear that, Tyrese. Be nice.
Okay, Lo, mute your mic real quick on Spaces, and I'm gonna unmute mine and see.
That's a bad leg.
Let us know if y'all can hear through.
Whose
echo is that? Is it through Lowe's phone?
Wait.
I bet you it's Brandon.
I bet it's Brandon. I'd put any amount of money it's Brandon.
It was you?
Okay, so y'all not hearing us on Twitter Spaces? Okay. I don't know why that's happening. Literally nothing changed from when we tested it earlier. Lo, I guess if you want to have your phone up to the speaker.
It's not. That's not gonna have a lag though.
I mean, if that would just be for people that are only tuning in on Spaces.
Okay.
So they can still hear it. So we'll roll with that tonight, and then I'll figure it out by next time, so we can get going. But make sure you're not. If you're on YouTube, that's gonna be the one that's not delayed and is the best audio. So I'd recommend sticking on YouTube. But for the people that are just on Spaces, you'll just get a little bit. Yeah, I know the community page is muted at this point because the audio's not going through anymore. Like it's not going through. So it'll just go through Lowe's phone for now, and then next week we'll have it all figured out.
Does that mean that I saved the day?
Sure, Lo.
Okay, whatever. And if y'all have comments in Spaces, just go ahead and write them. I can see everything. All right, Shawnee, take it away. And don't look at me like that.
Only listen in one, because if you listening in both, you don't hear lag.
Yeah.
So if you listening to YouTube, don't listen in Twitter. If you listening in Twitter, don't listen to YouTube.
Right. Well, welcome everybody.
There's so much going on.
15 minutes
Right.
later.
Yeah.
I feel like we've already done an intro, so for the people on Spaces, I'll go ahead and put the rankings on the Summer Jam screen. I kind of wanted to do something a little different since we're already doing something a little different. Break it down a little more.
Ooh.
So y'all can see our rankings, but let's start with the ACC. Top 3, we got Duke at 4-0, FSU at 4-1, and then Louisville at 4-1. Is this surprising to anybody? Is this how anyone did things to go at this point?
Surprising to me.
I just want to say, Cara, I apologize.
Right?
I had no faith. Listen.
I also apologize for saying her name wrong again. Kara.
Whatever. Nah, that's Kara. I apologize. I do, because I was already about to send out tweets like before the season started. How long does Kara have until we start looking for a different coach? I was ready to have the discussion. So hell, shout out to her. Way to go.
I'm not.
Put it on the Summer Jam. Can you put it on the Summer Jam screen or make me a speaker or something?
Yeah, I can.
FSU.
So I can't put the.
I'm surprised by FSU. Not because I thought it would be terrible, but because they really making some noise. With a freshman leading them, and that's kind of crazy. Like being led by a freshman and getting it done that's commendable. And they're a solid little team, but they don't have any other people that are just like super noteworthy. So them being able to get it done, I think that's a surprise. But
Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't say I was surprised by the ACC just because, I mean, I think even going into the year, we kind of expected it to be a bloodbath. Like, it was just going to be everyone taking each other out, and now we're just seeing it happen. I think there's probably more teams than we expected, like Duke being involved in it, Miami getting some, Boston College getting a little bit in it. So I think it's just more, like, even than we expected. I think we kind of expected 2 tiers. Like, you have, like, your really good ACC teams and then your solid ACC teams. But the tiers aren't...
we expected North Carolina to go to hell like they did.
That's
like,
true.
To start conference 0-4.
I don't know why.
No, not 0-4. Come on now. They went to the Elite Eight or what?
That's what you were wishing for. But is that what you expected?
Yeah.
2-2 maybe, I guess. I mean, I never thought that they was like
that,
what
like
they were
that.
trying to tell us what they were. So I don't know, man.
It's been downhill ever since Lowe cheered for them at the Jordan Invitational. I don't want to say it's a Lowe curse, but it's been downhill ever since. It's been downhill ever since Lowe said, "Hey, I'm a Tar Heel tonight." I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Ever since you did that, it has been nothing but L's after L's after L's for Carolina. You said, "I'm a Tar Heel tonight," and this shit's been downhill ever since, Lowe. That's
because God knew I tried it, and I'm a Gamecock. That's why.
I mean, so they obviously they did kind of, they're trying to correct course, and they beat Notre Dame by double digits. So like that's still, and they held them to 50 points.
Yeah.
But most important is that they got that W, and Notre Dame only scored like 50 or 50 something points. So like that's encouraging, and whatever they happen in that game, like that's what they need to bottle and move forward with.
I don't think they did anything special in that game though. Like I was watching it and Notre Dame just flat out missed layups after layup after layup. Like
Let me write this.
It was bad.
Like a lot. It was ugly.
More than we missed that same day.
Yes. Like there were a lot of fast breaks where Miles got the ball open to somebody, and they just point blank missed it. Ebo was missing layups, get her put back, missed the putback, get another putback, missed that putback. Yeah, it was just not good.
I think it's been, and maybe this is just me, but I don't know if you guys have noticed it, but like the conversation about Carolina, like on the timeline, I feel like everyone was like, all right, this is like their third ranked win or whatever, and I feel like everyone was just ignoring the fact that they just went on the fat ass losing streak. Just because, like, and like, don't get me wrong, Notre Dame's a great win, but I feel like it doesn't just get rid of the L's that they just took, you know, back to back to back.
B, we can see you.
I ain't forgetting it.
What now?
They went on a hell of a losing streak. Like, it was bad. But
You said the first time. I was hoping you did.
wait, what did I say? I don't even remember what I said. I ain't gonna lie.
Move on.
But yeah, I don't understand why people. I don't understand why people are just like ignoring it. Like I see, like you could do both. Like you can say like, oh, that was a good win against Notre Dame, while also being like, where the hell has this team been the past 3 or 4 games? And I feel like there wasn't that balance. That people were kind of just throwing it to the side already. B, what are you doing? What are you?
B don't need no more distractions.
B, does he know he's muted? Nope, he sure don't. He sure don't. He sure don't.
Wipe my camera.
Oh, it got worse. It got worse. It got worse. You can see the fingerprint on it. Like we can.
Oh.
But also worth noting, we kind of mentioned it. Boston College is 3-2. They beat NC State and they beat FSU. They hooping.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. And when I watched that media day, I said I think they could catch some people slipping. And I don't know who it was, but somebody told me I was crazy as hell. But now look.
Find it.
You know, because people love to dig up stuff. Or are you sure? Because we don't want you to have to retract. Are you sure that's what someone said?
Cross my heart, hope to die. Yes. That's what had happened. This lash is killing me. I had something to say, but then I forgot. But continue.
Alright.
Too much time.
What? I'm good. What you mean? Don't do me like that. Big 12, we got Baylor at 2-0.
Let's talk some Big 12.
Tunis is at 2-1. Yeah, your Tunis
Yeah, let's talk some Big 12.
Oh wait, sorry. Worth noting, Louisville takes on Virginia Tech on the 12th. Just, game worth noting. But yeah, Big 12. Kansas is 2-1, and they take on OU on the 14th.
I'll be there. Boots on the ground.
OU gives me a headache.
Yeah, who you telling? Who are you telling?
It's very like here.
So one thing I've
There's no
noticed
limit.
about OU, and I think it's kind of interesting, is there are 2 losses on the year, Baylor and Utah, both good teams, but both games there was over 45 fouls in the game, and they weren't really able to get into any rhythm. Like the Baylor game had 52 fouls, 3 players fouled out, 4 more players had 4 fouls. It's terrible. So whenever they're not able to get into any rhythm, it's not good because they're such a rhythm-based team. But whenever they've been able to get into that rhythm, like against Iowa State, they can go toe-to-toe with some of the best offensive teams in the nation. But not saying that, they're going to win the national championship as long as they stay under 35
Write that
fouls.
down.
I ain't saying
No,
that.
No, time out. You said
No.
that they could play with the best offensive team.
I did.
Write it down.
Yeah.
Okay, write it down. Okay,
Maddie Williams, future Dallas Wing, fantastic. Taylor Robertson's the best shooter in NCAA history. Anya Nusa is the leading scorer in the Big 12. She's finally kind of knocking that rust off after the
You
injury.
don't know her. Like,
She's cooking. She's averaging like 22 points a game. She's cooking.
What Oklahoma defense look like? I watched them give up 90 points.
See? Notice.
You said this Missy can do what now?
I said
You said they can win a national championship.
That's not what I said. That's not what I said.
That's what you said.
No,
Right
I literally
That's what I
said.
heard.
I literally
That's what I heard. And it's getting on.
no.
Yep.
I
He
literally,
said
That's what
they
you said.
I literally said
Anybody
I'm
can
not
win the
saying.
championship.
I'm
That's
not
what
saying
you
that. That's
said.
literally. Listen. Check the tape.
That's-
It's gonna be
Raise your
archived. Check the
hand
tape.
if you heard Tyler say that. Raise your hand if you
No,
heard Tyler
this is
say that.
gaslighting. Don't gaslight me, Lo.
Raise your hand.
Don't.
What was between there?
No, I said I'm not saying we're gonna
what are you
win.
saying? Because I am gonna write something down.
All I said was that I think Oklahoma can
Somebody
hang with the
raise their
best
hand.
offenses in the
They
nation.
shake their hand on spaces too.
That's
You
all I'm
said
saying.
it.
They're one of the best offenses in the nation when they get their rhythm.
Yeah,
Yes. And they can beat the best offensive team. in the
I
nation.
said they can compete with the best
and they
offensive
was
teams in the
gonna
nation.
win. And they was gonna win a natty.
No. All I'm saying is on the offensive end, Oklahoma can compete with any team. Now, when you bring in other I'm not saying they don't got the defense to win a national
Now, when you
championship.
bring in other factors like actually winning the game,
Yeah,
I don't know what to tell you.
Listen, I wasn't saying. All I'm saying is that Oklahoma, on their day, can compete with pretty much any team because of their scoring.
But what about the defense?
They don't play defense.
They don't play defense, so we just gotta score.
That's how that works.
It's
Hold
just
on, what about this scoring is because it's not consistent enough to get y'all wins.
that's.
So what has
listen.
to happen about this scoring?
It's all about rhythm. It's all about rhythm. We lost to Baylor. We almost beat Baylor, even without our rhythm.
Not the UNC.
No.
To Baylor, the best
No,
team
no,
in
no,
the
no,
conference
no,
right now. Like,
No.
All right, bro.
Listen,
Actually, we don't talk about Baylor, so Baylor don't get discussed this week.
We're gonna get to that.
Yeah.
Skip Baylor.
They're gonna have.
Oh, I can't wait for that. I got a tweet bookmark that I can't wait to get to.
Baylor gets the Bruno treatment.
we don't talk about Baylor. But no, the Big 12's hooping. It sucks for Stephanie Suarez though, and for Iowa State. That's such a big loss for them. Because I mean, it felt like last season that was like the one gap that they had in their team was in the post, and they had found that in Suarez, and now obviously out for the season. So like, that's very tough, and that completely changes the landscape of the Big 12. Like, and it's not even. Like, I don't think that's an exaggeration.
Okay, guys, Tyler audio is on 1,000, and the rest of us are Casper. So we either gotta find some headphones.
I got it.
Or
Let me see.
thank you for the feedback.
Junie, go.
What's the next conference, Shawnee? I don't know. Is that better? What's the next conference, Shawnee?
Y'all keep going. Y'all let me know if it's better. Y'all let me know if it's better. I think I turned mine down.
B, you look like a.
Y'all know I ain't got no furniture yet, so I'm trying to.
YouTube chat, is that better?
So weak. Sorry, B.
Someone says slightly better.
Okay.
Not someone. Terp Talk.
What will
What's up, Terp
happen
Talk?
at the 5 p.m. newscast coming up later? Join us now.
Shut the.
Yeah, you could take Andrew's job.
Better. Perfect.
Yes.
Thank you.
Everyone's saying better.
All right.
Fantastic.
But Texas and Iowa State are 2-1 within the conference.
Texas makes me sick. I really was like, all right, they're on like a 7-8 game win streak. They're kind of starting to get it back. And then Oklahoma State, you lose to Oklahoma State. They almost brought it back with the full court press because Oklahoma State is not that good. But I thought they were bringing it back. My daughter was hooping, and then it went.
Who's your
Rory Harmon.
You gotta let the people know. The people said they'd be confused when y'all be talking about y'all many children.
there?
Yeah, no, Rory Harmon.
I gotta
And she
stop
was cooking.
flipping my head.
She was back. Now Tyler's okay. Let me bring it up a little bit.
Jazz said they're gonna take a shot for every time they flip my hair, so I gotta stop flipping my hair.
Nah, give them alcohol poisoning, low. Keep flipping.
Oh my god! Not getting Johnny, please. But,
Okay, Mercury Cat.
the Big East.
Okay. Wait, someone asked in regarding to the Big 12, how do we think Suarez
Suarez,
injury
yeah.
Sorry.
will hurt them going forward? How do we think
I
that?
think it will majorly because I feel like that was their extra punch with Jones, and Jones has been very. I don't want to say mid, but she hasn't been. She hasn't been as good. Stop laughing, y'all. She hasn't. Don't look at me like that. She hasn't been as good this season, but it could be because she has Suarez to help her. So now I feel like all of it's gonna fall back on her shoulders. Yeah, and I feel like that sucks. That kind of sucks because I feel like that would have helped her a lot. But
yeah, I mean, and they don't really have. I'm forgetting. They have a junior. I forget her name, but she's like 6'2". But she's just a completely different type of big compared to Suarez.
Yeah.
Suarez is such a big body, is an anchor on both sides of the ball. So they'll be able to play faster now, which I think is something that they'll probably tap into, especially with how good their perimeter play is. But I mean, they're definitely a worse team now than when they were before the Suarez injury.
6'2",
you know.
6'2" is not really a big to me. Like that's not big anymore.
Yeah. I mean, like I said, Suarez is 6'6" and like was a big body. Yeah. Like she's a skinny 6'2". I'm blanking on her name, but is ISU still a tourney team or they moved on? Oh, they're still a tourney team, 100%. They're still a tourney team. It's still Ashley Jones and you got Donarski, you got Ryan. Their perimeter play is good.
Yeah.
And it's not like the Big 12 is the most elite conference out, you know. So I mean,
I don't think any of the conferences are elite this year, but we can get into that next.
None.
That's facts.
None.
Everybody's giving mid.
March Madness is gonna be, if y'all thought last year was crazy, it's this year because there's no team that's really like set themselves apart. Even when you look at South Carolina, Stanford, they're still working out their own kinks, and so it's gonna be crazy.
Agreed. What's the next conference, Sean?
I feel like I need me a drink.
Get you one.
We got one.
Y'all ain't say nothing but thing.
Hey,
ooh, Tyler,
Big East.
Turn up. Yay.
The Big
East.
Greer, you gotta do something to get that root off y'all, bro. Cause I don't know if y'all doing Oklahoma drills at practice or what, or if you gotta go to the Pat statue real quick and make a tribute. But something's gotta give, fam. But y'all are still 6-0. Seton Hall is 6-1. St. John's is 5. God, B, how are you still loud on a different medium? Like how? Can't hear nobody else, and we still hear you. Worth noting, DePaul is 3-2, and Creighton is 4-3.
Creighton
after it, how 20 games already.
Creighton's been a letdown.
The Big East, they started conference play a little before everybody else. They had played like 2 games before everybody else started conference play. 1 or 2. Let me not drag it.
They normally start earlier than everybody so they can get like 2 games apiece for each team.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say
I really like Marquette. For what it's worth.
I like them. To me, they're very similar to like I guess Boston College and the ACC and how they're scrappy and they gonna get them some wins. Now they probably won't finish on top, but they gonna get them some wins.
Absolutely. I agree.
Nathan asked, "How many teams do we think is gonna make the March Madness tournament out of the Big East?"
All game gets posted.
Oh, Shawnee talking?
Yeah, she said, all
Oh,
right.
my bad.
Shawnee, you were lagging. I don't know what you said.
How come every time you and they're about to play DePaul, the game gets postponed? I don't like that.
Uh-oh.
I
They're
think
running
the
from
Big
a
East,
tomorrow, and I don't like it.
the Big East might end up getting like 4 or 5 just because of how well they did in the non-conference schedule. Like they're beating each other up right now, but
Yeah.
I think because of how well they did in the non-conference, it makes their conference stronger in that if you lose to a team that did well, it's a good loss. So in previous years, when they were beating each other up, it wasn't good because their non-conference sucked. But this year, we had like 4 or 5 Big East teams in the top 25. So I can see about 4 or 5 of them getting in, and maybe they might sprinkle DePaul in just for Anissa Morrow.
Did they make it last year towards the end?
Yeah, because they got their ass beat by like Georgia, I think.
They were one of those first four teams, right?
Yeah, I think they played Georgia or Dayton. I can't remember.
Somebody commented, I can't find it. If you put something in the spaces comments, put it again at me next time. All right, what conference is next, Shotty Sean?
We're in the Big Ten. The Big Ten. OSU 6-0. IU 4-1. Legacy is 4-1. And they play Indiana on the 12th. What is today? The
OSU
10th?
was hooping.
11th? Today's the 10th.
Yeah, 10th.
Cheers.
Mm-hmm.
OSU is getting it done.
I like them. They're a Final Four team to me.
Ooh.
Yeah.
They're a Final Four team.
Yeah.
I'm gonna write that down.
Give my girl some love.
Write it down, Shawnee. I don't care. I already got
You
like
write
half
it down?
the shit I said wrong so far this season anyway, so
Well, I only remember you said one thing that you got wrong.
I've said plenty
Oh
of
no,
things.
she's got a couple. Just wait. Just wait. We'll get to
I've said plenty of things. But Ohio State is a Final Four team. Now, will they get there? I don't know. It's March Madness, but they're a Final Four team.
They should be a Final Four
Yeah.
team at least. Well, it can't be. Tyler said that OU was going to win in Natty back.
That's not what I said.
That
No.
is what you said.
Lo, listen. You have
What?
Lo, you
It's
have
written.
you have too
It's
much
written.
power as an influencer to be saying these false claims
Here
out
we
here.
go.
Because you know
Like,
people
here
gonna
we
take your word as
go.
bond. And like you can't be putting out these false narratives like this. Where's the journalistic integrity?
I think everybody in the chat heard it
Um,
too. They said
I think
That's
everybody
not
heard
true
it.
That's not what I
Very
listen.
correct,
I will literally.
I'm
pull
reading
the
it right
archives.
now. That's what they said.
I am Kyra
I
Elvey
will-
in the situation.
I
You
will-
lying.
I will pull the
Hashtag
we
that
got
is
it.
not correct.
I am.
Maryland is 4-1. Indiana is 4-1. Maryland plays Indiana on the 12th on Big Ten Network. I hate that. Free to games.
Damn.
I know.
Shout out to free
Also
people
worth
hashtag.
noting- Also worth noting, my daughter Caitlin Clark has her Iowa Hawkeyes at 4-1, and Illinois is 4-2. Genesis Bryant again, as Lo mentioned, hooping. As a result, it's pretty thick in the Big Ten.
It's thick.
Thick and-
Oh, never mind.
Thick and juicy.
Never mind.
Thick and juicy in the Big Ten.
Thick and juicy
Ew.
Big Ten race.
Come on, thick and juicy.
Someone asked if I'm not smart. We are not
Hashtag
doing
not
that.
smart.
We are not doing
Don't
that.
forget the hashtag.
Doing what?
John Paul, man, come on. He
That
said,
is
"Wait,
not
is
correct.
Tyler hashtag not smart? What the hell? What the hell is that?
Yikes.
Alternative fact.
Oh my god.
No, not.
The girls are not smart.
I should have never set this damn stream up.
You did your work for the year. Now where's Big Shard?
No, the shard left.
Question: is somebody listening to the stream on YouTube or Twitter and they have the volume up?
No,
Echoing.
I'm not.
Somebody said they hear an echo.
I heard it once, but I don't hear it no more.
It might be the very, very minimum of lows because she has the Twitter Spaces on.
But I can't hear. I don't have the volume up.
She's a speaker.
Oh, okay. I don't know.
I only heard it once though.
I think it's gone.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let us know in the chat if it comes back.
I'm gonna go to
What's
the
next?
I feel like I should have some music bowls and some incense and stage.
accolades and the summer jam screen. I accidentally exit out, so I'm not a speaker no more.
Oh my god, they're bringing the months up. Oh my. This is
You
terrible.
shouldn't admit.
He was struggling. We
I
were
would've
talking
just
to him about it. He figured it
It
out.
says you're a speaker, Shawnee.
Went away. Good.
Say that again. I'm not a speaker. I accidentally exit out of spaces, so I'm not a speaker no more. So I can't put.
It still got you
accolades on the
showing.
screen.
Hold up. I'm coming right now.
Oh, he got you. Wait, did we talk about the SEC?
No, we're not there yet.
Oh, okay. My fault. My bad, player.
But first,
You.
Pac-12. Stanford.
Tyler, turn yours
4-0.
down.
Mine. I don't have anything on.
Oh, okay, never mind. Maybe.
Go ahead, Shawnee.
He said it so confidently though, because I was like, oh, okay,
Yeah,
y'all level.
he instantly knew it was me. What the fuck? Me?
Right.
Damn.
Today's gang up on Tyler Day.
God,
We need to get Rashard in here real quick. Might
Notice, listen, I would have done this shit months ago if I knew it was what was going to take to make Rashard be quiet. I would have done this so long ago.
God.
I'm saying.
So Stanford is 4-0. Arizona is 4-1. Utah is 3-1. Worth noting, Colorado 3-1. Oregon 3-2. And Oregon State is 2-3. But like the latter two are kind of surging at the moment. I didn't realize Reagan Beers was that big. That's a big girl.
She's big girl.
Big girl.
She's big. With 3 C's.
She-
I'm very impressed.
No, I
with
wouldn't say.
Arizona.
I'm not gonna say that.
Somebody is echoing. Bad.
Better?
Is anyone worried about Stanford after the California game?
No.
Sunday was a
I'm not.
knockdown, drag out fight for all the teams.
Mhm.
It's conference
Every
play.
team.
It's conference play, man. These teams
Every
have
single team.
books of material to study for these teams. Like, like
Right.
not just one random non-conference game. These are games that just like all the notes just accumulate over time because most coaches usually have the same game plan. So come conference play, it's a different beast.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, no, I agree.
But I will say, only one team was getting shitted on after they close game last weekend. But I'm not gonna do too much, and I'm not gonna take it too far. But we noticed everybody played in a everybody. South Carolina almost losing got more hate than Notre Dame losing. But anywho, end of the day, all I'm saying is everybody that day played in a knockdown dog fight. But we only heard about one as negatively as we did. Continue.
I mean,
Where's the crown?
Huh?
The Arizona looks good though. Like that game the other night. Which one was we watching?
U of A. U of A. U of
That's
A.
Oregon.
That sounds too close to USA.
That's the chant they were doing.
That's what I heard.
That-
They was doing it. I was like, that sound like
That's the
the
chant they were
USA.
doing. Shawnee was doing it with me. She
Is
was
it
doing it.
Patriot?
Shawnee was doing
Oh,
it.
don't lie. Don't lie. Don't lie.
I mean, apparently we lying on record now. That's what we doing now. Saying I thought OU was gonna make the national championship. Apparently, that's the new trend.
Did the chant. You just
That's
did
what
the
you
chant.
said.
I'm not lying saying you a patriot. You just did the chant. You outed yourself, my man.
I'm not a
I don't know what
patriot.
to tell you.
That was, listen, I'm sick of
Ain't
y'all
nobody-
today.
Not Tyler taking the kneel.
Say you people. He said you said you people. What? Let me stop. Y'all using. Also worth noting, Andrew said the Pac-12 will go 8-9 deep in the tournament. I wrote it down. Very confident about that. I don't know which 8-9, but he said it.
I don't see it.
That's a lot.
That is a lot.
Yeah.
I give him 6.
I can try to give you 6 at the most.
Stanford, Arizona, Oregon, Utah. I think UCLA.
USC. Cal?
USC's been playing pretty good this year. I can see them getting some love. Am I missing?
I give you 6. 9 is a lot. Like I feel like 9 is a whole.
For any conference, I think 9 is a lot.
Yeah,
if
no
anybody
conference.
gets 9, it'll probably be the ACC.
And I don't think they should
Andrew
have
says
9.
San Diego State is on their way, baby. Watch this. To the SEC. It was funny because, like, when I was looking at the ESPN app, how they got them listed, they got LSU at number 1 at 4-0. Then they got South Carolina at 4-0, and Ole Miss is also at 4-0.
And Tennessee.
Yeah, Tennessee's 4-0 too.
Also worth noting, Arkansas and Missouri are 3-1.
I think it's probably by margin of like the points spread. That would probably make LSU. No, because maybe Tennessee would be. I don't know. Have they won more games? Because I feel like I don't know.
Nah, both teams are 16-0.
Well,
How they make the decision for? I was about to say alphabetical order, but then you said Ole Miss after South Carolina. So
I'm not gonna lie. I was singing the alphabet in my head to try to figure out if that's.
me
what it
too.
was.
I got A.
That was so weird, but I didn't want to say it because I didn't want y'all being like, "Oh, you don't know the alphabet."
33 credits. We need to do 33 credits. We about to do cram session. The committee cram session.
Yeah, May coming fast.
Ryan, how
I wouldn't survive at all.
But I said this in the chat the other night. I think Ole Miss can make a little run here this month. I was looking at their schedule and I was kind of like 7-1 isn't out of the realm of possibility in my opinion. But they could also go like 3-4. It really just depends on like
how they show up,
what they wake up and do.
Yeah.
Who do they?
They're in the mid-off portion of their conference, so it's like they play UGA on the 12th, and then I think they had like Missouri and then some other like middling SEC team. So I'm like, if they take care of business, they could go 7-1 because they play I think Arkansas at the end of the month.
Okay.
I don't think that's crazy to say at all.
I know Angel's hooping.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She hooping.
She on a different level right now. She's cooking.
And I'm
not that
I'm not
Angel.
even gonna lie. I'm a little annoyed because I want the people to guard Aaliyah the way they guarded Angel. I'm like, man,
They can't. You know they're not gonna do
like
it.
just kill y'all.
Oh, here's the thing: they've done it a couple times, and she's like that. That's been the times when it's been a little chaotic. Like when you start throwing 2-3 people at her, she kind of them limbs get to wacky waving. You can see the difference between her and Aaliyah when they start throwing those coverages at her.
Yeah, and I think it's just because she's not used to it yet. Like Aaliyah been seeing it. Hey, Craig.
Woo. Hey,
How
Craig.
you doing?
Hey, y'all.
Come on, beard and hair.
B, please. Look at B.
Hey, y'all.
Come on, Rashad. Turn your camera on. Come on, Shardy.
Look, that's Rob hopping on stage.
Oh, I'm dead.
Fumbling to try and log in.
It's funny that he pop up as soon as we were talking about LSU, though.
Yeah.
Right.
I feel
Summoned.
Okay.
This judge signal
Someone
went up.
asked, do we see any trap games this week in the SEC? So
Can you? I don't want to hit that from my phone. List them out.
Thursday there is South Carolina at Kentucky, LSU at Missouri, Ole Miss at Georgia, Tennessee at Texas A&M. Do y'all see any trap games in
I
there?
think who did you say playing Georgia?
Ole Miss at Georgia.
That could be one. You said
Texas
LSU
A&M.
at Missouri.
Yep. And that's the game that y'all
No.
that we should be banking on. I think Pension or Robin, whatever her name is, could drop.
I think LaDeja has a revenge game and goes for like 20.
Shit.
But they just lost by 22 to Arkansas.
Get your ass.
We can't see.
Sorry, I can't hear you if I can't see your face.
Y'all responded to me, so y'all can hear me clearly.
I don't know what you're saying. Charlotte, turn your camera on.
But they just lost by 22 to Arkansas. So I
Shout out
don't
to-
think that's a team that could drop LSU.
I mean, Puffenbarger. I guess she just the factor, the X factor.
Hold me back, Puffy.
Charlotte, turn your camera on. Where you at? You in bed right now? What are you doing? You at
He
the
sound like
gym?
you, man. Just heard that bunk bed.
Yeah.
I'm actually eating for the first time today.
The bunk beds.
But that's not smart. Why would just be?
Why are you just not eating?
Because I was just, I don't know, I wasn't doing anything all day and forgot.
Okay.
Nah, that's he came up with the perfect excuse to not have his camera on.
It'd be
He,
like
he,
that.
he
Buddy.
waited right till time for spaces.
Wait,
To
wait, jury duty time.
So what
You
am
go-
I writing down as being
You're writing down that,
Yanni, you said
Craig said that Missouri can get LSU.
It'll be a close game. It'll be within single digits.
Who they got
Okay.
at Missouri?
So you got-
at Missouri,
you got the
you know they
upset,
be
or is
beating
it
people
just
up
like a
in
close
Missouri.
game?
They'll slow the game down, and that's exactly what LSU don't want
Is
to
it
do.
gonna be an
That-
upset, or
hey,
is it
that'll
gonna
fuck
be a
you
close
up.
game?
It's not going to be an upset. No upset. I think Angel Reese will get her double, and she will have to play. I think 40 up. No more
I got a
seven.
question.
Look at the way I let
Do
him
you
clarify.
why? I have a question for you, Craig, because you're the LSU guy. Why do you think she has to play 30 minutes, or do you
I
think
think-
that's just?
I think run and the fact that she is probably like the coach on the court. So a lot of the times for the secondary, Tamaya, she telling people where to, like even my daughter. she
Okay.
put it inside and just coaching
Okay.
as a coaching standpoint. And then I think she's the type of kid that want to play all 40 minutes. So
Yeah,
I
and
don't
of course,
think so be.
but at what point? Yeah, I get the first part. If she a coach on the court, cool. But at what point, if she just want to play that many minutes, do you say, hey, like, okay,
Oh,
like I'm in.
I'd be
You know?
scared about. She almost got hurt with 5 minutes left at this last
And
game.
then the fact that she is so
Unorthodox?
Yeah, it some of her moves, like when she like a try to Euro or she trying to bring her over, it's very like a leg is straighten out too quick, and it I'd be like, like,
yeah,
like,
I don't-
you know, like Fairly Odd Parents. Every time she do something,
Mr. Crockett!
like stop.
She be going for a jump stop and hit the fence.
Yeah, I'll be like, you know, no,
She could be
really.
going to the opposite side of the back.
I'm like, you know what? But you know what I mean? Like, I'm not like dead ass. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it's just.
I do.
Mr. Crocker, that's his name. Yeah.
Y'all know. Y'all know. Dude.
Oh my god. Yanni, you said revenge.
Okay,
game
what
for Deja.
question? A question. So listen, let's backtrack. Somebody asked me this question about the Big East. What was the thinking in moving UConn up to 4 with them not playing this past week? Essentially, somebody lost. That's all to me.
I wanted to drop.
Yeah,
I wasn't moving LSU up that high.
yeah.
They put that high, so I wanted to drop LSU that to hell. If they can play cupcakes and have enough people on the roster to play the game, and that's a checkpoint to me. You can go out there and practice, have a glorified practice. They can't even go full speed with 6 players. It's just So you drop to hell. I think I put them at like 8, so that was pretty nice.
Okay.
Yeah, for me it was just I had to
Hey,
put someone.
so we're gonna check in. Oh my bad.
Oh, go ahead.
Everybody else took an L, so it's just like not fair to everybody else. Like,
Yeah, I'll just move UConn
put it
up
up.
because Notre Dame lost. So,
Mm-hmm.
and
Yeah, I think that.
I didn't really like the way Notre Dame lost. So Notre Dame didn't really like drop one spot for me. I think
Yes.
I kind of did the same thing Craig did. I dropped him to like 8 or something. I was like very, very, very unimpressed with that. Like no fight, nothing. Nielle made some terrible coaching decisions down the stretch, but she had to look cute in her outfit though. Outfit
Girl.
10 out of 10. 10 out of 10. She was slayed on the sideline, okay? But
What? You scared
What
the
particular
hoes, but you did it fashionably. Love that for you.
what particular coaching decision did you not appreciate? Like, what was one thing that you
one
was
in
like,
particular, there was a
Oh.
time where I thought that Miles had 4 fouls, and
Mhm.
because they were down like I want to say like 5 at the time, and
Mhm.
there was maybe like 8 minutes left in the quarter, and in the fourth quarter, and she sat Miles until 3 minutes left in the game, and Miles only
Uh-huh.
had 3 fouls. She only had 3 fouls, and Ebo had 3, Citron had 3, but they were in the game, and I was just like, Olivia Miles is kind of like the only reason your offense was doing something, and during that
Mhm.
time she was on the bench, they just struggled so bad. And I
Mhm.
had to look it up, and I was like, is she in foul trouble? Like she got 4 fouls or something? Why isn't she playing? And she only had 3, and I was really really annoyed by that.
Quiet
Yeah.
as kept though.
Oh.
Go ahead. I was about to say quiet as kept. We talk about Cameron Brink in foul trouble. We talk about all these people. Olivia Miles be in foul trouble a lot. And in big games. So Olivia Miles, she needs to tighten up her fouls because this isn't the first time. You know what I mean? And maybe that's why she set her out, because she's in foul trouble quite a lot. I just feel like we don't talk about it as much for some reason. But that mofo be in foul trouble.
Yeah.
I was gonna say I agree with
Like, we
Yana
don't
there.
get that.
I was gonna say I agree with Yana there, but I also saw like 2 other issues. Like when it was like, time was winding down, I say play through Citron. That's their most consistent shooter and scorer on the team. She was open a
Debbie,
lot.
mention that.
She was open. It was open, and
Charlotte picking Citron.
she was open a lot. And I was just looking like, what the hell? She's not getting the ball. But and I also agree with Yana. Like, you got Mabry as a primary ball handler, and she's just dribbling in circles, not passing, not getting any movement. And then Ebo, like, yes, she was getting hella rebounds. Like, that's great, but she was missing a lot of layups. And then on top of that, she was struggling to get back on defense and get to the right spots on defense. So like when I saw UNC going up, it was a lot of like post cuts and drives to the basket, and she couldn't get there in time. So like obviously like she got tired beating the game past the time that she's usually in the game. You got mobile bigs on the bench that could easily get a rebound as well and play some defense. Like Kylie Watson was on the bench for too long. Even like Marshall, like I didn't see her play in the game. So like they had options, and she could have went with somebody else other than Ebo. I mean, she's getting rebounds. Somebody else can get rebounds and play defense. She's missing all layups, so it's not like she's really making an impact at that time. She was like 2 for 10, 2 for 11.
Like this one play where she got like 4 offensive rebounds, but 3 of them were her missed shots, and I was like, all right, erase that from the stat book. Like, don't count this as a double because that just pissed me off.
And she didn't even get to a double.
Got uncomfortable to watch.
That's Leah thing.
But it's different when like they're double, triple, quadruple team, and then Aaliyah stopped a lot of that because her sophomore year she really was just like throwing that hoe. But Ebo, you had position, you was right there. Just gather yourself and make the shot, please.
Basically, all I
I
heard
guess.
was that Charlotte's picking Citron. That's all I heard.
Yeah, that's what he said. Write it down.
Write that down.
I didn't say that.
Yeah.
Write it down.
I said who to play through in that game.
I actually heard
his daughter. Yikes!
It's okay because
Shard was on the.
It's okay because it's recorded, and what I'm saying.
Shard was on Debbie's poll list. He got the poll as well. We know who he voted for.
You're not
No.
Andy Cohen. Like, this isn't Bravo. We talking about run the tape. It's recorded. No.
Yeah, because I
said
know
what
what
you
I
said.
said, and I didn't
Well,
say
really,
that.
we don't know what you're saying because your video's not on, so we don't know who's saying that.
But you responded to me, so I think you know what I'm
So
saying.
we don't know who's saying that though. So
Anyway, I didn't
Y'all
pick
about to
anybody.
fight on stage. Checking in with our friends in the mid majors. The Ivy League. Penn is 3-0. Princeton is 1-2, and Harvard is 1-2.
Princeton.
Harmony Turner's still balling though. What'd you say?
As she should.
Princeton let me down, man.
nerds.
I thought
Hey man, they have better. They actually do their work. Hold on now.
I'm sure they're.
Man, blow the whistle on them.
They transfer wherever they want to go.
Yeah.
I think Columbia might. I think isn't it Columbia?
Columbia hooping.
Columbia might take the pack. I
Mhm.
mean, what it is
Ivy.
The Ivy League.
the Ivy this year.
Columbia hooping.
I
They
want to
got
see a
that
new. I
girl-
want to see a new team. You know,
They got
I
that
got
girl
Harvard.
from
I'll write that down because it's
I got
fun.
Harvard either with winning. I think they'll win the tournament. Put it like that.
Oh,
I
you
think
Columbia hooping though.
Harvard will win the tournament.
But you
I
like Harmony.
I would like to see Harmony though. So
I do too.
I
want her to
need
go to
Brown and somebody to step up. Like it's always Princeton and it's always been Princeton, pretty much.
Yeah.
Shout out to Bella Alari.
Right.
Future Las Vegas Aces.
The Missouri Valley Conference. Huh? Oh yeah. Like, come up off of her, Abby Lee Miller.
Not
The Missouri Valley Conference. We got Illinois State at 3-1.
Bro, like,
Drake
what?
at 3. Drake is at 3-1. Our friends at Belmont are at 3-1, even without Tootie Jones.
why would she say
Look,
that?
I think.
Why
Wait, what?
Call that lady.
What? Does she not look like Abby Lee Miller? Like, look at her in the face and tell me you're not seeing dance moms.
I just see. That's why
With gasoline. With gasoline draws. That's all.
Hell is hot.
Oh, that's going on the bingo card. I'm afraid. Like, again, the Missouri Valley, Belmont again 3-1. Drake 3-1. I think those are two that could, do a little something in the tournament if they make it.
I just had to get my charger. I done set up my new phone, so I'm active now. Come on, what's up? My rankings could be due on turning on time.
Nah, B, you got the Bluetooth thing.
I'm dead with the thing around me.
You look at Uncle as hell, dog. Come on.
I'm dead. He feel on the mercy.
You got your grill sandals on too.
I might give me a Kango, a linen suit.
You get on this street with a Kango. I swear to God, I'm leaving.
You look cute, B. Don't let the haters stop you from doing your thing, B. You will look
Bring the
really
linen suit. Bring the linen suit out in Dallas.
Oh, I will. I know exactly which I'm dressing like.
I know who I'm coming as too.
Oh, that would be.
I'm
You got some-
like Sydney Carter.
That's
Okay.
That's already taken. I'm already making Shawty I'm making Shawty a fan cam.
Dress as your favorite. Well, dress as a coach.
When I come as Gino with the slick back hair, it's gonna go crazy.
I'm
That
coming
would
as Coach
be-
Q with the big ass glasses.
You got to shave your head off.
I'm calling the police on you, Craig.
You got to shave your
I'm
head
calling
off.
the police on you. Let's be clear on that. You come as
I'm bringing-
Coach CeeLo Green. I'm calling the cops.
Craig,
You
you
don't
got to
want
shave
to
your
within them. No.
Craig,
Yeah,
you
you
got
gotta have
to
a
shave your
short
head off.
tie.
Yeah, with the
Ball cap on.
That
big
nigga-
frame.
No, I need to go
You're
be Pixie
unserious.
Cut. She gonna get her.
No,
good pretty
Tyler. You need to be Kurt Miller.
Why the hell? Why?
He know he got some
Wait, then I'll be Fred Williams.
travel shirts, them holiday shirts, Hawaiian shirts.
I was gonna
So
go
we
as
gonna dance, and Tyler like to dance. So boom.
I was gonna go as Gino. I was gonna get spray, go gray a little bit, slick back the hair.
I'm dead.
Well, Gino might
That's
not
very
be a
on the
coach
nose.
that time. He might retire
Yeah.
at the end of the
Very-
season, so I don't know.
Gotta go as Gino. You know, that's Luigi. That's
Mamma mia.
not the Mamma Mia. Come on now, B. Andrew gave you a sauce recipe, and that's how
I don't know
you
where
treat
the
it.
line is. Are we allowed to?
Listen, I don't know where it is either, but y'all gotta be pushing it. We get.
Shawnee, Jessica said you need to come as Muffet.
Which Muffet though? Like sideline Muffet, disheveled Muffet on ACC Network.
Locked,
It's like
the
this.
locked in the dungeon
Like-
Muffet with the tied in the chair.
Down in there.
You gotta squat the whole time.
She be having that light all in her eyes, and she be like,
she tied down to the chair, just talking ACC basketball, not blinking. She's just talking like.
Somebody asked if Gino's back. Gino is not back.
Mm-mm.
Chris Daly's going for her 17th win? I think 16 or 17.
7-0 so far.
Coach of the
Wait,
year
no,
to
she
me.
might be 17, 18, overall career.
She should have got the
Yeah,
job.
I think it's 18 if I'm not mistaken. I think the last one was 18.
Who would be the coach of the year?
Don't free agency.
Majors.
Is there one?
I just wanted to finish.
Who's
The MEAC.
Coach of the year?
Oh, the
Norfolk
MEAC.
State- The MEAC, Norfolk State is 2-0, Morgan State is 1-0, and Howard is 2-0. Howard plays Norfolk State on the 14th. Personally, I hope a hole opens up on the court and no one gets hurt, but the game is canceled because both of them.
That's a true Hampton grad for
I was
that.
just about to say.
Spoken as a true Hampton alum.
That is
A whole
We
lot
are
of the
2-1
court
in
is
the
crazy.
Colonial Athletic Association. We got our first 2 wins in year 1 of the conference. We coming for that title. We coming for it. We're behind Stony Brook and Drexel, but we coming. We coming.
One at a time. One at a
I
time.
would like for the HBCU.
And we'll have a
That's
good
good, 'cause I
UNC
think
prepared
College
us.
Charleston in there too.
Wait, yeah, because the women are having a good season too, right?
What women?
Ooh,
At College of Charleston.
I don't know.
They
And hooping.
Yeah, the
said
men
men?
hooping.
that's normal though. College of Charleston men always be hooping low key.
Yeah.
The women, they just I don't
Yeah.
want to talk about
I got you.
What's y'all's
I do.
mascot? 'Cause I know they're not the Chanticleers. That's the other one.
Cougars.
That's cool. The
Coastal.
Chanticleers is
What
coastal.
are y'all?
Cougars.
Oh, Cougars.
For the HBCUs that aren't in the MEAC and SWAC, I've always wanted them to win their conference. So I would love for Tennessee State to win the OVC, and I guess now Hampton and A&T to win the Colonial. So that way we can have at least 4 in the tournament. And I want to see if they give all 4 of them 16 seeds, and then we can scream racist.
I felt so bad last year.
Yeah, because
when they swept
A&T
South
is
Carolina.
3-0, 4-0 in the Colonial. So yeah, A&T is up there too.
I like Anti's
Sorry, what'd you
coach.
say, Yana?
I said I felt bad when they sent them to South Carolina last year. I was
I know.
like,
They was happy to be there though.
they were, but I was like, I didn't know how. I was cheering, but I was like, ooh, let them score, please.
Imagine how I felt. I was at that.
Stop blocking
I was
that
at that
shot.
Hampton USC game. I was like,
And that girl, what was the team? And the girl was like, "We watched them on Sundays, and we're in here playing." I was like, "Dang!" Like
That was the team before that. That was
Lamar?
Incarnate Word.
no
Incarnate Word.
Incarnate Word. That was it.
the coach, they wanted to get pictures. I'm like,
They,
"What?
like,
Y'all think a celebrity?"
They literally did not leave until they got a picture with Don Staley. So they was
I
like,
mean,
Coach,
I
what you
do
doing?
that.
Like, our flight, please. And I was like, I get it. They took a picture with the statue, and I was like, I get it. They're doing all right this year, too.
It's the Don Stanley effect.
In
Look
the
at her.
SWAC, Hey,
That's Jackson State's
you
conference.
see it? Yeah. Right now they're 3-0. Bama A&M is 3-1, but Grambling is 3-1. Bethune-Cookman is 2-0. I want to shout out Micah
Texas
Gray at Texas.
Southern.
Texas Southern. They're 0-12 right now, but get my dog some help, cause god damn, she hooping. But like,
Yes.
it don't matter. She had like 42 against Pine Bluff the other day, and then like 27 the other night.
Yeah, she
Yeah.
And like, she a freshman. Get her some help. Look. I'll do the 33 credits. I'll get there. I'll do grad transfer. But like, somebody gotta help her, cause that's insane.
That's how Joyce Kennerson used to be for Texas Southern. Like she was a bucket. She could go. And Shakila at
That's what I was saying.
was it Grambling or I always get them because they're both black and gold. It was Grambling.
I think it was Grambling.
He was at Grambling. Yeah.
Okay. Shakila, shout out to her and her quadruple doubles. You know, because ESPN tried to brush that under the rug.
Yeah.
Like, that is an insane stat. Like, we're going up for triple doubles as we should, because again, that is an impressive feat. But a quadruple double, like,
Yeah.
Insanity.
Get your cookies, sis.
wasn't she doing that like under the Cynthia Cooper years too?
Yes.
She was facing adversity and still balling out. Like, nah.
She was at Grambling.
She was facing abuse.
Don't
Not
please.
adversity.
Next.
My bad. I'm mixing them up. We moving. We moving. We got accolades. We got accolades. We got accolades. Our player of the week. It's gonna echo a little bit. I'm sorry. I'm reading it off. Our player of the week, Dontavia Wagner of Boston College, 23, 10, and 3 on 58% shooting. God dang. Against NC State. A light 21 and 14 against Florida State. Like,
Yeah.
That's a week, baby.
That's a week.
That's a week.
Mhm.
That's a week.
Yeah.
I think BC should be the team of the week, but
well, here's the thing, because freshman of the week is her teammate Tanya Mayer. She had 15, 6, and 10 against NC State and 17, 6, and 7 against FSU. So they got freshman of the week and player of the week, and then team of the week is Miami.
right,
We
like
gotta talk about that because me and Lo was in the chat and we said Boston College and everybody was like Miami is a foregone conclusion and Rashard was like Miami is already won so it doesn't matter what y'all say like Miami
No,
had
that's not what I said. I said there's 3 votes. There was only 2 votes for Boston College and 3 votes for Miami. So therefore, Miami did win. But we were missing, you know, some votes. So,
but if you vote for the player of the week and the person of the week of one team, and I feel like coming into the season, we thought Miami could make some noise. Very few people thought BC would do shit. So if they doing something, they pull out some upsets, and they got the player of the week and the freshman of the week. How does that not correlate to team of the week though? Like that's to me, that's logical.
See, I didn't vote a Boston College player for freshman of the week, so there's that.
Yeah, that was
but enough people did that she won. So
but I voted Miami for team of the week.
I voted Micah Gray. So like I already so take me out of that. I voted Micah Gray.
Voted for her as freshman of the week. That's the first question.
Yeah.
Who's y'all?
Whoever was in the chat when we was voting.
I voted for Taylor. I voted for Taylor.
But for me, I
had voted for Taylor, and I was going to vote for Linda.
I just thought beating North Carolina.
I feel like we got more than one player for one team on, individual accolades. It makes sense for that team
I ain't gonna hold you.
Team accolades.
I voted for Miami, but y'all kind of convinced me that it should have been Boston College, but I know it's a little late now.
And then you was waffling, but you didn't stand tall with the black women. The black women were leading the way.
Exactly.
Don't do that.
And
When
Don't
was
do
black
that.
women,
Don't
Tyler?
do that.
I
Oh
stand
my
by my
god.
decision.
Don't do
I
that.
voted for Miami.
Oh my god. Y'all have to.
Okay, so Miami did have a good week. I'm not gonna downplay that. Miami did have a
They had a
good
great
week, but they
week.
was throwing them twins in our face at the preseason. They was saying, yeah, we're trying to make the tournament again. Like they hung with South Carolina. They didn't say this. I'm saying like they played a decent game against South Carolina in the tournament. So like the expectations for Miami were different than Boston College. So that's kind of my
Bingo.
thing. How did y'all say Miami getting the wins that they got this season or this week worthy of team of the week?
So
Yeah.
here's my thing. My expectations were not high on Miami.
But they were, I'm pretty sure they were higher than what they were for BC.
Maybe, but
Yes.
I've said before, I don't know in what spaces, but I've said before that Boston College is a sneaky team because Boston College to me last year, they were a team that always came close. And that was one of the reasons why I said Louisville would struggle this year because a lot of teams just got older. They got older and they understood how to I felt like this year they'd understand how to finish games. Boston College was that team last year that always came close but just couldn't get over the hump. And so I figured this year they probably still have some upset games. They had a great week. I just think Miami week was just better. I think beating Virginia Tech and UNC
better
than
wins
beating.
for you?
What?
Was it higher quality wins for you, or they just like had a better
Yes.
week?
Just higher
Yeah, I agree. Those are higher quality wins.
That's all.
Virginia Tech.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah.
I mean, they both beat Virginia Tech, so it came down to how I valued Florida State and UNC at the time, and I think beating UNC was really good, especially like because UNC was, they were struggling, but it's still a UNC team that people.
But Florida State was winning everything though.
Florida State's like a one-person band though. You stop Tanaya Latson and you give yourself a shot. I just thought they did a better job.
And then what's
exactly what they did.
He's definitely a little bit more balanced than Florida State.
I feel like beating Florida
Shout out to
State
both
was
of them. They both had a good week. I mean,
I agree.
But that's what this is for. This is a nice thought exercise. Like Giannis, like I see, I see Yana's vision. I don't like how y'all jumping on her coattails to be like,
that was a good point, Yana. See, that's what I was thinking when I made that. That's what I was thinking.
For me, I didn't vote 2 players from Boston College for Player of the Week and Freshman of the Week. If more people did that, then I don't understand how Boston College doesn't win Team of the Week. But I only voted the player for Player of the Week, and then my Freshman of the Week was Texas Southern.
Go home.
Well, y'all got to talk to the people that made the graphics. So, I said
Bear 24
Player of the Week worthy.
Let me just say this. Bear 24 said FSU got a solid team. It's not a one-player band. Sure, but you stop Tanaya Latson, you win the game. They stopped Tanaya Latson, they won the game. They have solid people around them, but I still think Tanaya Latson is that girl. She's the leader, and she's the person. She's the head of the snake. You stop her, especially because of assists, points, all that stuff that she give you. You stop her. You slow Florida State down, and that's what Boston College did. Latson struggled in that game, and so did Boston College. Not Boston College, but Florida State.
I also thought Sarah Andrews had a really good week. I understand why she didn't win Player of the Week, but she was hooping. Like she got Baylor two ranked wins. Like she was cooking against OU, cooking against Kansas. I remember Nikki Collins was talking after the OU game. It was talking about how
I don't give a.
Listen.
Oh, shout out Baylor. I see.
Listen, all I'm saying.
Is she draft eligible?
Yeah. No, wait. Is she a junior or is she a senior?
Is she eligible to play?
Wait, I thought she was the same year as.
She eligible to play. She's I think this is her draft class, so this is her draft year.
Nah, she's a junior. Is she? If I'm not mistaken.
Damn, I feel like she's been playing long.
Yeah, she's been a junior for like 3 years.
Hold on.
Nah, she's a junior. She's in like she's a junior for sure.
Huh?
Really?
She's a junior. She's
Look
a
up the
junior.
roster right now, or you just
Nah,
talking?
she's a junior.
She's a
She's a
junior.
junior.
She's a junior.
Yeah, she's a junior.
I feel like she's been there forever.
That girl been playing long as Zaya.
I guess
Yeah.
injury, some injuries.
Nah, she had no injury. She's like in her right class. Yeah.
That's crazy. I feel like she been there forever. I need my lashes done so fucking bad. I'm finna get mad.
But yeah, but she had a good ass week. She was hooping. She's becoming Batman from that.
X Factor, Reagan Beers.
Well, the person that
19 and 10 against Arizona on 64% shooting, and then 20 and 12 against Arizona State. Did she play against LSU?
Yeah, she did.
No.
Too slow.
I think she did. Yeah.
Hey.
Then what? Right. Like, where was this when we needed?
That's still
You
Angel
let
Reese,
Craig
baby.
get the
I don't,
parlay,
as good
like-
as a Reagan Beers is, she's not no Angel Reese, baby.
Slow.
Yeah. Well,
She's
that
not
coach
no
game
Angel
plan is not there.
She's not no
but
little
I'm
queen
saying
of
like
the
he got the double digit scoring. He got the win. He got the Bob Stoops, not Bob Stoops.
Bob Stoops.
Bob Starkey defense. Shout out to OU.
Yeah,
You
listen.
got that. I know you got that.
Yeah, you see?
Who was Benji game stopping?
That shit caught me so off guard.
Who is
Brandon did
Well, I'm saying like she could have at least like not got you the double digit lead. Like everything I wrote down you said came true. Like she could have prevented at least one of those. God dang.
What's that girl name? I got her name all the way wrong, but that's a twin. They played at Arizona together. She plays at Oregon State now.
Taya Hansen or some shit like that.
oh
No. She's a grad transfer. Yaney, right?
Yaney, the black girl with the braids, with the straight
Yeah,
backs.
Well, you said she played at Oregon or Oregon State?
And
What is
the
Oregon?
Shot.
Trap out
Oregon
the
State.
bando. Trapped out the bando.
Yeah, Dallas needs to come on.
Shout out to her. No, I think that's Andrew's daughter.
Yeah, I believe so.
That's Andrew's daughter with the straight backs?
Yeah, man. He raised her. They said Andrew was braiding too.
Braid my hair. Come on.
Even Queen Latifah.
my hair
My
back
hair.
in my hood, feeling good.
Andrew had
No
the threesome was
worries,
going.
no cares, baby.
Where Andrew Doyle said so.
Shout out to Bendu.
You make me feel. All right, I'm done.
Okay, shout
All
out to
right.
Bendu. Yeah.
And take away the stress and trauma in
Be on the two back in the
Hey,
scene.
take that step,
The
Brandon.
drink God knows
I'm
this
Andrew in Dallas, y'all.
Brandon Chug.
I hear it's got affordable
Oh,
prices.
finish
Sure.
Finish it.
Sure.
Boo.
Whoa.
I'm working hard.
Whoa. On company time?
Sir, this is a professional. Hold on, we're still at work. What are you
my
doing?
God.
You're still at work. Oh, I forgot you're in a different time zone.
Like this
What?
is
The
we
ring.
considered
That went over his head.
This is real. This is real.
why because you don't do no work.
Anyway,
You don't know what time it started yet, man.
Tyler. Since Tyler started,
I was trying to add up something,
Since-
and I was like, they were playing since Asia's senior year. I can't remember who it
What are we
was.
buying and what are we selling this week, folks?
wait, hold on, Brandon.
Of all the conferences,
Well,
Illinois, I'm buying Genesis Brain Stock. Give it to me.
got you.
I like
well,
it.
I'm gonna put some more stock in Jaden Owens since Tyler already shouted out a Baylor player.
And I'm selling stock in Wes Moore because he should have been playing that girl.
I'm stalking
Because-
her the other week because it pissed Craig off. Craig was like, "Why would you do that?"
But against Oklahoma,
He's
against
still gonna lose.
Oklahoma, she had
And he
9
rather
points.
got her 6 points and 13 rebounds. Like, girl,
Anyway, against Oklahoma, she had 9 points, 4 rebounds, 6 assists, and 6 steals. And then she followed that up with 7
then 2
points,
turn-
4 rebounds, and oh, she had 2 blocks. I forgot about that, and 3 assists. So it was given
Talking about
Jaden Owens. It was
The
given
Jaden
Morgan Tuck.
all she listened to
Jaden
was Kurt
Owens.
She
Jaden
said all-
Owens.
Sorry.
Franklin. Her pregame.
You said what?
She's out dancing.
You said what?
I said she said in the interview that all she listens to is Kurt Franklin for her pregame.
Okay,
So
and what about it?
Out there.
And what
I
about
said
it?
Who out there lying like
She's
LeBron?
out there praising.
I definitely saw that. I saw that already. But what about it? Oh,
That's
Brandon,
a song.
also,
I got my
Brandon, just
awesome
know
God, he
I love
reigns
your Mercury
from
hat.
heaven above with me. No power and
I love your
love,
Mercury
my
hat,
God is
Brandon.
an
Little
awesome
Mama Son
God.
intro.
My God is an awesome God, he reigns
From heaven above with
no power
Into the
and
one
love,
and
our
two.
God is an
We should have never
awesome
gave y'all
God.
cameras. Oh my god.
You're marvelous and you're glorious. You're
Wait.
lovely, victorious.
Oh, wait.
You took away the fear in us. I don't know this.
What are y'all singing?
There ain't no doubt about us now.
now.
Devil, there ain't no blocking us.
Nah.
We like this, y'all. We like that.
Brandon, I already got you.
Brandon.
It's over.
Now you changed the
How
hat.
many hats are you gonna show?
Nice. I like
Hey,
Brandon, I
Brandon,
already
who made
got
those
you.
hats? Brandon, who made those hats? Wow.
Brandon, I already got you.
80%.
Wow, those are nice, Brandon.
Yo,
How many did you get?
oh my gosh. Ryan Howard liked the post I made about Ryan Howard today.
Who could have seen that coming?
All right.
Like,
You know what? I'm buying stock in NECA.
he's taking my talents to Los Angeles.
Wait, Brandon.
Speaking of
that and Necker, you got to buy stock
free
in
agency
Shanae as
starts
well.
tomorrow.
Buying stock in who?
If you buy stock in Necker, you buy stock in Shanae.
They a package deal.
Right, it's a package.
They a package
Sorry,
deal.
buddy.
But I'm buying stock in Olivia Nelson Adota and Kennedy Carter. You know what? No. Bree Jones to LA.
What is
No.
going
Okay.
on? This has got
Am
so
I
far
writing it down?
left.
Am I writing it down?
Brandon, put your Mercury hat
Write
back
it down.
on.
No.
John,
It's
you
okay.
did it.
I'm
You know what?
I'm writing it
I
down.
think there will be a destination for her. I feel like at this point of her career, she may want to spread her wings a little bit and get away from home.
It makes
She's
sense.
been
Y'all-
close to home her entire time.
B ain't talked all spaces, and then he changed the topic to WNBA.
Completely. Completely.
I'm excited for free agency. I'm so
I'm sorry.
excited.
I am too because of some things that I've heard. I'm excited. About.
Ryan, stop.
Brandon,
You gotta.
I think
Does
Shirley
Does
trying to talk.
anybody else have any stock they want to? Well,
I'm
you're
buying
buying
stock in
in
Baylor.
Jaden Owens.
I'm buying stock in Baylor generally. I think the rest.
Why? After this week and the shit they did to a black woman?
Oh my god! Damn it!
Really, Tyler?
It's not getting better.
After all we did to vote you into the committee, we were rooting for you, Tyler. We were rooting for you.
wait. Oh my
Learn
God.
from this. I have never yelled at anyone the way that I am doing now.
So Tyrese, you better not ever come at me for this. 'Cause I'm backing you on this. I'm buying some stock in Baylor as
Sean, I don't need your backup! Damn!
and
Oh,
I'm not
black
even and I'm not even gonna throw the blame at
The
Baylor
weakest
completely. Dre
I
Edwards,
tell you.
that's a whole nother story. Dre Edwards, I don't care for that girl.
But as a compliance officer, as a coach, you could tell somebody no. No.
You can't tell them no.
No.
Yeah.
So that's on Baylor. And Nick and them coaches to get on there. We're so proud of you telling your story. You're so brave.
Well, I have a goddaughter over there. I can't leave her hanging.
Oh my
Goddaughter?
gosh. Weakest link.
You could raise her better.
Weakest link,
She's
y'all.
been
Say that
perfect. My
to me.
goddaughter has been fine. What you mean raise her better?
Yikes.
What you mean raise her better? She's been perfectly fine.
I mean, instill some values, like, step up.
Be a
Be a
father?
parent.
Be a father?
Bring back fathers in the home. Bring back fathers in the home.
Imagine, imagine.
Bring back men.
Men. Bring back real men.
Well, I don't forgot all of my passwords. I'm trying to set up this new phone and I don't know where anything is.
Stock. Oh my gosh. Let's talk about stock. What are we buying and selling?
I ain't buying shit now.
God.
I'm buying more stock in Thug Life, South Carolina.
Republican Party. You the super PAC. Tyler's a
I'm buying
Republican
stock
super
in the
PAC.
South Carolina Tupac.
I'm buying
Bring back
stock
real
in,
men.
Rakia Jackson.
Wait. B, you say you buying stock in who?
The South Carolina Tupac. Thug Life, baby. Thug Life.
B.
Somebody said they buying stock in my daughter.
What?
I don't know who.
We don't know. We don't.
Rakia
Rakia.
Jackson, my child.
Yes, I'm buying stock in Rakia Jackson for 6th Woman of the Year, please.
Okay. Noted.
I'm buying stock.
I agree.
I want to buy some stock in Bree Bill because she's that girl.
Bree Beal
I
for
want some
Defensive
stock
Player
in
of the
Bree
Year,
Bill.
National Defensive Player of the Year. We're claiming it.
Yeah,
Because
B should.
Bree Bill, let me tell you something about Bree Bill. That's a bad bitch. And let me tell you why. She don't need no fanfare. She come through, do what she got to do, quiet, steady. When you least expect her, she's there. I'm buying stock on Bree Bill, period.
I like it.
Period. Bree like no BS. Like Bree is really that girl. Like anything that you could possibly want in a player, like she embodies that. Like if you could get a team with like all Bree Bills, you might could make something shake. Like she is just.
She been shooting that at a good clip too. So
Yeah, she's like what?
It is a smart shot.
And
It's
she's
like
confident.
it's
She
a
like-
smart one.
she's
It's
like
like,
30,
I ain't gonna take this one. It's this one for me. And she knocked out. Man, I can't say enough about her. Like she has really that's like her. What you take, she like it's just a perfect example. Like in teaching, we have exemplars, and you always have an example of what if you put your time and your work in, you could come out on the other side like this. She is a perfect exemplar. Come in with a stat class, pick something and do that really, really well. Focus on that, and then all your other shit will come. And she has just been such a great example for that. Like she is really that girl.
She took that
Let's
tournament
go, Joe
and built
Clark.
on
Let's
it.
do this. I see you,
She
Lo.
is just.
You better put
She
it
is
into
just
practice.
such. She is just such like. I just can't say enough. But to me, like I know it's gonna hurt when Aaliyah all them leave, but when Bree gotta, I'm gonna be sick.
Yeah, the first year without her defense on the perimeter is gonna be interesting.
Hell. Luckily, we got Breezy though to kind of bridge a little gap.
Bree Hall.
But Bree, oh my God,
and Bree's like very steady. She don't let nothing shake
and
her.
having a man in college. I mean, because when I was in college dating, my head used to be here. To have a dude and still be that focused, she's gonna be a great pro. Y'all better. Did you end the thing, Tyler?
No.
Yeah, he did.
Oh, great.
It went away.
Next thing.
Just started again. She's just gonna
Wait,
be
what went
really
away?
like the spaces on Twitter. She's just gonna be really good.
Brandon, check your message.
I have to get my passwords. I'm setting up a new phone chart. Give me a minute.
When?
The game before last game.
You said the game
That
before
baby,
last?
that baby stressed.
Yeah.
What?
Wait, I'm confused.
She took a rebound from her in the Mississippi State game too. I definitely felt like it could have been that game too,
But nah, Mississippi State. She had 15 rebounds.
Oh, was it because she was trying to get that double-double?
Mhm.
I ain't gonna lie, y'all. I was very annoyed during that game because I was like,
Which one?
what was the game before?
It's back up, love.
Was it Auburn?
Okay.
Was it?
I think it was Auburn.
I don't know, but Aaliyah needed a double-double, I guess. I don't think she needs. To me, she's already done what she needs to do, and everybody knows how great she is. And so, to me, I feel like this year, especially when you up by like 30, just get your post players in. Get like Sanaya, Watkins, get them in, and they just had like Boston in there running just to get like one rebound, and I was like, get her out. Like, I mean, I know y'all want her to get the double-double, but play Watkins, play Fagan.
Theory, yes. I get what you're saying, but like I feel like when you still got like that national, like these niggas still hating. So it's like you want to do something to get them off your back.
Well, they left her in there for 3 minutes and she still ain't
But
get it. So.
they hating, but like we
Well,
all know,
it
like
worked, but
Boston's draft
I
stock
get
is
the
not.
theory.
But like we all know, Boston's draft stock is not going to be like impacted. So it's like we see what teams are throwing
Would
at her.
think. I mean,
It's
not so much the
at
draft
the
stock.
league. Who are they
Again,
going to
it's
draft
just the
first?
national.
Yeah, people
No,
gonna
it's
talk
just the
so.
national. Like
Yeah,
we thought like Ryan Howard was undeniable, and they still like made up this bullshit about the low motor and stuff. So it's like stuff. Like I get trying to
Don't get
fight
me
off
started.
them to talk about. Like they will pull something out of their ass if need be.
I
But I
mean,
think
if they
they
keep
still
her
doing
out
a
of
good job
Indiana,
for her.
then hey, you know.
No, I want my girl to go first. Period.
Let's all pray
I
that
want her to
Indiana
go first.
trade.
Absolutely. Yeah, exactly. I need
Mhm.
Washington. Mike T.
Somebody give
Tell your
Indiana
son to
the
get on
trade
board.
package.
Yeah, somebody needs to do something because I got a tweet where that man was like, "Why don't y'all support the Fever the same way you do the Indiana Pacers?" And it's like, because they suck. And they have sucked for like half our lives.
My
And
entire
I
They
don't,
life.
had one.
I'm like, I don't know, like, I don't think Diamond Johnson is a bad basketball player at all, but I am not picking Diamond over Haley. I don't know where the hell y'all get that from.
Miller.
Miller.
Really, yeah.
Yeah, I don't know what. No,
No,
because
No, wait.
because we can say
I agree with you. I
because
don't
we
think
can
that she's gonna
say
go
that
over her.
Haley can't shoot. We can say Haley can't shoot, but Haley is a good decision maker. She makes good decisions. Diamond isn't a great shooter either, but Diamond's, I don't know if it's her IQ, because I don't want to say she got bad IQ because that's not fair. I don't know if she's moving too fast sometimes, but she doesn't always make the best decisions. And if it's a low IQ or just not a great feel, you can't teach that. I can teach somebody how to shoot. If they got the innate ability just to know what to do, that's good. But I can't teach you to be innate and be able to make the right reads and be able to make the right shot and be able to shoot the right shot. I can't teach you that. I'm going Haley every day. I don't know what the girlie's got going on. I think y'all forget who Haley Jones is, and I won't stand for it. I don't know.
Haley kind of
She already let him
Haley
know.
for sure. Like to me, Haley for sure is number two.
because she's not like super flashy and it's not like in your face highlights all the time. Like you really got to know what you're watching and what you're looking at to like see the value in Haley. Because like
That's
statistically, you look at the box score and Cameron Brink when she's not fouling out got 30 points and she like but like she set her up for those 30. So
right.
I think it is like the Tim Duncan effect. Like we're watching greatness, but it's kind of hard to like appreciate it just because of how it's packaged.
I mean, I
If you,
agree. I don't think I was gonna go second. I don't know who's really like trying to get that agenda out there, but I think she's gonna go first round. But for sure, Haley's like the second draft pick in my opinion. And then after that,
Maybe drop.
I'm thinking
Or somebody may trade up for
the first guard.
who?
If Haley's not considered,
Who?
huh?
Who you said?
No, I said Haley for sure is the second draft pick, and I said after that, like I think is going to be Charisma Osborne.
You're just so tiny.
And I think
She's like 5'9".
one thing people
That's
forget
nice.
about Haley is that Haley's been
People
playing
know.
out of her position since I want to say last year. I think we probably saw the best of Haley at the 3-4 when they went on that championship run. And then Tara kind of moved her to the 1 because they needed her to be the 1. And I think when you have a player like that you can trust with that build and that size to move from 1 to 4 to 2 to 3, you can't duplicate that in anybody.
Yeah, exactly. Like I just don't know. Like
That's so solid.
that's what I don't like it. Like I feel like they playing in her face, and I don't fuck with that. Like, and I'm not even a super fan, but I feel like they playing in her face. I don't like
She already
it.
said she wasn't going to a contender though.
Haley
She
going
know
10.
her worth.
How do we get people on YouTube?
Haley did. Wasn't there that rumor that
Oh
Haley
yeah, she did say that.
he only wants to go
Talking about
to
Haley
Yeah, she
going
said
10.
I'm only going to contender. If not, I'll go overseas and I'll wait till I get traded.
I feel like it sounds good, but I feel like in theory you just gonna be going when you gonna go.
Damn, because you sound picky.
But if you
Especially when
that
you
girl,
try
I
to
feel
get
like
You
you
sound like she
fundamental
knows her.
contender.
You sound like she know her work.
I mean,
It
it's
do,
the
she does,
WNBA.
but in
Yeah,
the
but there's like it's
WNBA,
not enough teams like in the NBA
exactly,
and the NFL. Like
exactly.
you
That's
can like
that's
go that
exactly
kind
why
of
she
move
probably
And then
trying to
on
for
stick
top of that, you
somebody
somewhere.
can't
else, but
really
like
I
like
feel like that
you
sound
don't
good,
pick.
but in this situation, you can't do that. Like you kind of gotta go. You
Because
know,
fuck around, you
like
won't get drafted at all.
and it's
If
like
that really
half the
gets
teams in
out.
the W are not
She'll
contenders,
drop.
so it's like you really
But
only
not
can
yet.
go to
But
4 teams.
right.
She put that out.
and then on top of that, it's like if you get
No,
drafted to
yeah,
that
no,
team,
I
what you
get what
gonna
you're
do?
saying. I'm not yelling at you. I'm just saying like that theory doesn't really work in the W because it's 12 teams and most of them niggas
Yeah.
not.
And
They
you
Especially
go
as
not
a
to a
rookie
doing
though.
contender, your ass might not play because they got what they need.
exactly.
Right.
Wait, especially
Girl, you
as a
gonna mess
rookie
around and be
though.
in Dallas? You better close your mouth and do what you gotta do.
Bro,
Wait,
that's
That's what
why
especially
she's
as a
trying to
rookie,
avoid, probably.
people are gonna look at her like, who the fuck are you?
She's
Like
not
Yeah.
you're a
gonna let
rookie
that
coming
slip
into the
now.
situation talking about, I don't want to play on this team. You have to earn your stripes on whatever team you play on. You
But I
can't come
bet
in
you
here talking like you
they'll receive it better
experienced.
than they be trying to receive Kennedy. But that's another story for another day. Because if Haley came in like that, I bet you they'll receive it. But if Kennedy tried, then it's World War motherfucking 3. But I ain't even gonna get there today.
Exactly.
Now you're right.
See,
'Cause it's
And they both
some
light
chicks that
skinned.
I feel like can come in and be like, I don't want to play for the Fever. Why would I want to? Like, I wouldn't want to play for the Fever, and I'm not pro. Like, it
Listen,
makes
I'm
but
sense.
that's the
I don't want to
thing.
play for this
Even but
dysfunction.
even
I want to play for
Haley,
a team with no vision. Like,
even Haley saying that. Imagine Kennedy saying something like that. They would have ate Kennedy up. But I feel like essentially that's been Kennedy energy. Like not too fucking much. But Haley said that
I
that's
news.
the thing.
I agree.
I don't like that.
Kennedy is a competitor, and it gets packaged as she's a diva. She got an attitude, and it's like nobody really apologized for like putting the Sparks problems on her, and it's like, bro, there's no way you can say Kennedy was the problem when she's playing with Liz Cambage. And I really, as much as I respect Simone, and I'm glad they're honoring her and stuff, like I don't like how that clip of her saying like allegedly she's got to go, like niggas ran that into the ground. Like I don't like that.
Mm-hmm.
Not the men beating Kentucky. What the hell?
Yeah,
Sorry.
I saw that. But wait, not even only that. Like I didn't like when them people
Fox, do we have
were making
any
it seem like the dream was the Kennedy's issue as well. And it's like, are you behind the scenes? Do
That's
you
the thing.
know
She finds
exactly what?
herself in unfortunate situations. Yeah, so if you're not like paying attention and you're like, oh, she had a problem in her old team and she got a problem on her new team, like then logically it's like, okay, is she the problem? But it's just like, look at what happened in Atlanta. Like actually pay attention and provide context to the situation.
Exactly.
Look at what happened in LA. Provide
Look at
context
them
to the
damn tenders
situation.
and
Like
bites.
there's no
My thing is that the
exactly,
only full season
bro.
that she played is in the bubble when niggas wasn't.
Exactly, and she was fine.
Yeah.
Everything has been fine. You can say like, okay, in college she like nigga, nobody really tries in college. Like Ben Simmons played one season and was like, I'm not going to class, I'm not doing this, like I'm here to hoop and I'm out. So it's like whatever issues you like,
And clearly, it's a
it
common
just
thing.
doesn't make sense to like yeah. Okay. Any more stocks? Anybody have anything they want to sell?
Not the same school.
Anybody got any stock they want to sell? Are you tired of anything? Tired of anyone? They're embarrassing you in front of the hoes. All right.
Can I buy
All I'm saying
some of your stock?
I just want to say, in the words of Muffin, keep it cute in them presses, keep it cute in them captions, and keep it cute in them videos. And screenshots never lie. You can delete and say certain things weren't directed at certain people, but we all know the tea. And all I'm gonna say, come a month from now, because we know who the queen is, and I'm gonna leave it at that.
Oh yeah, and I think she saw
And
her
keep
too.
it cute
so.
with who you hyping up. We see you in the comments.
We see
Greg, what did you
see
say?
the Amen corner in the comments too.
But then did y'all watch the live today? Angel
Uh-oh.
said they told her so they did the photo shoot. They gave her the crown for the photo shoot, and she said her teammates and stuff told her to put that caption. She like made it a point to say like Yeah, they told me to put that. I'm just glad to see like the play against like the best people, the best this, the best that. So she kind of like, I don't say backtrack because I mean it's confidence, but she did kind of put like
Humble the situation.
yeah, she kind of
But if
like
you say queen of the court, like it's like all
yeah,
right.
no,
This
I'm
is
no, I yeah
but
for
say
sure.
queen
But
of
I'm
the-
just saying like
No,
on the
yeah, I'm with
opposite
you.
day.
I'm just saying like you didn't have you ain't had to do that.
Right,
life
right,
you
I
right.
have
But
mean,
I'm just
it's like a
Because that wasn't the energy.
No, yeah, I feel you. You just
There's a new
providing
queen in
context,
town.
but I'm saying
I
like
mean I don't hate it because I would put that shit by myself too.
Yeah, I was about to say I probably
No,
if I was putting up the
I'm
numbers
fine with
she
it.
putting up.
I just, back that shit
would
up.
you stand in it and be like, I said queen of the SEC, now what? Or would you
Yeah,
be
it
like,
wouldn't. It wouldn't like
no,
she could have
If
been
I'm
even more
putting
shady
if
though.
I'm putting the stats up that she putting up, I probably would post that shit too.
Oh, I'd be out of my
A
damn
bitch
mind.
like
Could have
a
said
bitch
queen at a
like
double
me.
double.
A bitch like me would have put queen of the damn world. Fuck that.
Like the NCAA shit.
Beyonce at basketball. Looking at
You know what
him.
I'm saying? But like, you know how that's gonna get interpreted, and you,
No, I'm not mad at
brings.
it. I
You ready?
like it. I like
Yeah,
it.
I don't mind
Johnny,
it. I'm just
Johnny,
like,
write this
hey,
down.
But
The
I
thing
know
is-
what I said.
No,
What
I'm
I
with
said
B.
about
Like,
old girl.
if you say that in a month
Stand
on
on it
Super Bowl
though.
Sunday,
Yeah.
in
Now you
Columbia, South
better
Carolina.
cash that check. You better
Well,
cash
Shawnee,
that
write it
check.
down right
Hello?
now.
Hello?
Write it down right now, Shawnee. She's gonna get a reminder on the
I'm
phone.
writing it down. Angel Reese said she could. I'm writing it down. Angel Reese.
Like I said last time.
Angel Reese.
A Chrysler 300 look like a Maybach to the
Queen of the
Maybach pull up, baby.
SEC.
A Chrysler 300 look
Hello?
like a Maybach to the Maybach pull up. Okay?
I hope that's
Alright?
what game.
So
What's the
you
thing called?
just
Game
make
day?
sure.
It's
I
game
think
day,
college
right?
game day
Yeah,
will
it's
be
game day.
that
You make sure.
I hope they
That's
pull
Yeah,
up.
what
like
we're
it's
ready to
game
do.
day.
Both
'cause they
teams
came
are pretty
last year
much
for the
looking to
Tennessee
be
game, so they should be coming for that one.
yeah.
They better, because
I'm
there's
gonna
no
tell the other
other.
road this time and be like, girl,
I don't think there's any other game that. I think this might be the biggest game out of every conference of the year.
Yeah.
You think?
I think that's
they're
the
both
one.
undefeated. They're
You
both-
potentially have two.
You
Both
know.
teams could potentially be undefeated at that time.
Mhm.
I think the rematch between South Carolina and a healthy UConn could have been the biggest, but I think that South Carolina and LSU will probably be
Yeah,
the
it's not
biggest
even
game,
close.
bigger than
I'm only
bigger
gonna
than
say
the
that
potential
just
national
because
championship.
it seemed like they only gonna
But
give
you
the
know-
SEC one seed, and so that's why I'm like, ugh.
But
Yana,
I mean,
was it-
even if South Carolina won every game and lost one to LSU, they would still be the 1 seed over LSU.
But I'm saying I don't think. Yeah,
But I do think that they're going to be looking
No, lose
towards
to
this
LSU.
game to figure out who
LSU could
is.
potentially get a 1 seed out of that game. That's the only way because
Oh,
of the
that would
cupcake
be-
schedule.
That would be nuts. If LSU got a 1 seed after a game,
They're
just
gonna be
one
saying,
game,
like,
that would
After
be
if they go undefeated in conference play and beat South
the
Carolina, I
SEC
think that
ain't
they
all
deserve
it
a 1
is for
seed.
me. I'm
I
not.
think the
I'm not
LSU
sold on the
game could be
SEC
either
like
really good or a blowout. Write that down. Not
That's
a
what I'm
blowout.
thinking
It's
too,
just
though.
really
It's
good
too far away from
or
me.
a 15-point win.
Johnny, write it down.
Really?
That
15?
LSU gonna beat South Carolina.
Oh,
I did not say that. Okay, now
Right,
you
no,
twisting my words.
that's a
You're
lot
not
of
even
things
on
that-
camera to
He
say.
didn't say that.
Exactly. You're not even on
think
camera to
of
say
who didn't say
to
tonight.
twist my words.
Wait, hold
said
on,
words.
LSU
hold
winning
on.
by 29.
Tyler,
LSU
Tyler,
got
Tyler,
LSU has
wait, hold on,
offense, but do
because
they
Tyler's
have the
a victim
defense?
as well.
It's
Okay,
cool
Tyler,
when
you
they
him.
do it.
Said
It's
You
tonight,
him.
Tyler.
You're not even
the
on camera.
problem when you
Tyler,
do it,
did you say
Bucko.
that?
I'm
We can't hear
sorry.
you
I'm
or
sorry.
see you.
the
gonna win
amount
everything?
the amount of gaslighting that is taking place on this stream today. Y'all get on camera
Gaslight.
and look at this. Oh, nothing but gaslighting. Oh my
Why
god.
you sound like
Gaslighting.
somebody?
Oh my god, I don't even so
But
sensitive.
He was theorizing who would win number 1 seed based on the outcome of this game. You know that. Stop it.
But that was a
like
different Mississippi State team, though. They've been running through a lot of people that year. They had a good. Their non-conference was
Who?
good too.
Oh yeah.
Hey, Nabrisha Poe is nice freshman.
She
Who
is.
that?
Yes, Poe from Mississippi State. I didn't
I
realize.
like
Oh, yeah.
He is not
I
built
don't
like a
care.
freshman at all. I was like,
I
oh,
love
this
their
is
coach.
value.
I
do
love
too.
the coach.
I do too.
He's that guy.
Yeah,
It wasn't until
I
that
think that's
game
the
that I knew
perfect hire
he took
for them.
that
He
he
make
took
you want to do what, Craig?
move up to Mississippi. No, I'm playing. Not like that,
Oh
but
my.
But no, I didn't notice that he took
Hey.
old girl with
Or
him with the
travel up
plait,
to
the
Mississippi.
blonde plaits.
Yeah, Alana.
I had no idea. I
Oh,
also
yeah,
used to get her in. It was
Y'all, you're
another Smith there too, right?
I
No, he
don't know what
took he
she
Move
took
to
her.
Mississippi.
Kiana Smith was
Them,
playing
I cricket
overseas.
cricket,
Brandon.
I'm back.
But he took her and he took a bench player as well.
Go to the paint.
He took
She said,
Alana and he took a bench player as well.
I thought he was
But
going
I
to take
think she's injured
Cochran.
right now.
"Oh, I can't wait to Dallas."
Nah, I mean a lot of people thought he's going to take Cochran, but she decided to stay. So,
He
yeah,
can. He going.
but I think he's about to bring in some good recruits in the
He
future.
can
He's a
get
good coach.
Mississippi State back.
I mean, he was one of their like top recruiters at Louisville. So
He was the recruiter.
You're goofy, bro.
He is the one who got them people there at Louisville. It
yeah,
was
because
him
people were
and
sad.
Sam. And Sam was another big one, but then obviously Sam left to
And
go
now
to
she's
her
at Tennessee,
coaching.
yeah. And now she's at Tennessee.
Low and Craig and they hold.
Being on camera was
It's
that's
too
the
much. This is my
worst thing that
first
could have
time for real.
happened.
I need another drink.
Oh my
We
God.
do
But I'm
not
at the hill.
deserve this type of technology.
Mm.
We cannot handle
We
it.
weren't built for this.
Nah.
I like this. It's more interactive.
Somebody said, what do y'all think about unranked Tennessee
Moving on.
being versus UConn being a college game day game?
So you
I think Tennessee going to win.
I like it. It's a big rivalry.
It's at Tennessee, right?
You
We
said
only
Tennessee.
saying
I
this
don't know
because
why I heard Kentucky. I was like,
I don't have a problem with
It's at
that.
oh
Tennessee.
yeah, like revive the rivalry.
Ryan
Yeah,
Howard,
like-
Kentucky.
But see, like
You heard me,
right now,
Shawnee?
Kentucky is kind of in the dirt coming up, and UConn is in the dirt coming up. So I feel like they're
How was
evenly
UConn in the
matched
dirt?
right now. Just
Injury
because
wise.
all the
How was
injuries.
About Kentucky?
How
Did
was
I say-
UConn in? Oh, because they're in. I'm about to say, but
I
they
can't even watch
in
Kentucky play for 40 minutes.
Why are we talking about Kentucky?
Yeah,
I
why
don't know.
Yeah, like not record wise, but I'm saying like
Kentucky not
I'm
playing no
saying,
damn
like,
Kentucky
both
defense.
of them
doesn't
had
exist
theirs,
anymore. Kentucky went to Atlanta.
True.
So I'm saying like I feel like the rankings doesn't necessarily tell the whole story
Yeah, I agree.
in what the product is on the court coming in. So I think like this is an evenly matched game, and it should like this could be the one that sparked the rivalry.
Be
I hope
Shawnee,
so.
write it down. Write it
I
down.
hope Tennessee don't
gonna
wet
beat
the bed
UConn.
like they did last year.
Hold on.
That made me so bad.
And then again, it was like,
bro, what is y'all
and they
doing?
tried to put some caption like SEC. They said it means more or something like that, right?
Mhm.
Oh yeah.
I think they did that on the first one too when they beat them.
Oh,
Hold on a second.
yeah, they have
Rashard,
played
what
several
did you
years.
say?
Damn, she
He
didn't
was
go.
cracking
I said
up.
write it down
my
that
bad.
Tennessee is going to beat UConn.
Tennessee is gonna beat UConn.
When is it
Write
again?
it down.
Okay. Yeah, Edwards Rakia Jackson matchup. I think that's gonna be fun.
Yeah,
Somebody
write
gonna
it down.
That's gonna be real
Listen,
You think
somebody just
you think
got to guard
Aaliyah is
AZ.
actually gonna
fun. X Factor.
Somebody
gonna be
just got what?
fun.
Somebody just got to
Somebody
guard
got
AZ
what?
because she's going to be back.
AZ?
Yeah, and she's probable to play tomorrow.
Yeah, they said AZ is a game time decision for tomorrow, and I think she'll probably play.
Yeah, I think
The
she's going
X
to play
Factor
tomorrow.
gonna
So.
be Ludo. Watch. The X Factor gonna be Jimmy Neutron. Wait on it.
To me,
Not
she,
Jimmy.
Why are y'all
the
this
X
way?
Factor is
Why?
gonna be
No.
Nika
All
with
the
the
ways you
BTE.
could be, you choose,
Jimmy Neutron.
of all the ways you could be, you choose to be this
We got
way.
a
Why?
Mr. Crocker and a Jimmy Neutron name drops on this one.
Why would you call that girl Jimmy Neutron?
She can't defend though.
Oh my God!
Why would you call her that?
Yana, what is your deal? This is what I be talking about. Yana be trying to.
Yana, why would you call that girl that?
She gonna get right in
saying,
there
like,
rocking.
she
As soon
knows
as it's
she
time to
can't
guard
get
somebody.
up. Both
In case nobody knew,
Not a black?
Yo brought that shit up.
y'all.
No, I did not. You said that.
You didn't make it up. You didn't make up Jimmy Neutron. Yana
He
made
goes-
that up.
No, Lo made that
Yana,
shit.
Lo, please.
During playback, Lo said that shit.
She gonna get
Hey,
switched
bro.
on Darby and she gonna
Like
get a hole
really,
in her
Yana,
chest.
that's unexpected.
Mm.
That was
Okay.
funny.
But she the X
Ladies
Factor.
and gentlemen,
You talking
it's
about
time
15.
for. I'm calling CPS. Brandon, please come back to the podium.
We've already been going for.
I don't even have the
Brandon's
case
up here
file
every week.
but please just get in position anyway.
We've been going for an hour
Brandon's
45
up here
already.
every
Holy
week.
shit.
Oops.
That's why I'm
I think
Just
he
get
just need
in
to get his
position,
kids
Brandon,
taken from him.
please. I need
I'm
you
here.
She said that's fine.
I have
Calling
assumed the position.
CPS. Oh.
Oh. The fact that you know this well enough to have a position for it is probably a red flag already.
Pause.
Tyler, what you talking about my positions for?
Stop. Don't. No.
We tried to twist it.
So, Brandon's kid got his shit stuffed at the rim for the game.
Oh my god!
Yeah, that was nasty work, buddy.
Damn.
It happened.
Sound like his
That
daddy.
was
Just get the
nasty
rim.
work.
Get stuff. Or her daddy.
For the game.
Oh my god, Craig!
She said it. I just repeated it in a different layer.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
I
Oh. You,
So he lost the case?
You know.
me saying take a chug.
YouTube is
was
about
bad.
to cancel us.
You know
YouTube
how.
about to be like,
You know how
absolutely
bad it's
not.
gotta be to
I
leave
don't know what
us
this is,
speechless.
but no more.
To leave this group of people speechless. You know how.
But he over here, he got low drinking right now.
Hey,
Oh my.
top row. Oh
It's
my
apple
God.
juice.
Craig is calling CPS on you because he says your proclivities are spilling over into the habits of your children.
Oh my. This is the worst.
Oh.
This is the worst.
Everybody said log off.
They told us
Everybody
I'm about to end the
said
stream. I'm about to just
time
end
to
it.
log
We
off.
are in the danger zone, folks.
We've been going for an hour and 45 minutes, and it's slowly downhill.
What's up with your daughter? Which daughter was this?
It's
I was like, my
daughter
mom
was this?
Ashley Jones.
It was Ashley Jones. She got stuffed at the rim.
By my daughter. By my
What's
daughter.
going on?
By my daughter. By my daughter.
You're 12.
Maddie
Okay. By my adopted sister. Okay, whatever you want to call her.
There we go.
Whatever you want to
By her
call
name.
her. Future Dallas Wing, Maddie Williams.
What's her name?
Why do you want that for her, though?
DFW product.
You heard
Dallas.
it. You
Yeah,
heard it.
Tyler, why do
You
you
heard
want that for her, for real?
It's
Like,
my
from
team.
Dallas.
It's my team. It's her hometown.
Oh,
The
you
coach
decided.
loves
Oh,
her.
you decided.
I've
that
been
Dallas was
decided.
female.
Arguably, Brandon is skating. He is
Wait,
not
Sean,
had
you
to
about-
answer
Nah,
anything
B.
yet because you
Wait,
people
Sean, are you
cannot
running
stay
the
focused.
back? Sean, are you
Come
still
on,
in the
B.
block?
What
Come
you mean?
on.
Like, are you,
You
still in
know,
the block for Dallas or not?
my daughter,
Come
they
on,
were
B.
dealing with.
Oh, here we go. Oh my. No
They were
way.
dealing with.
He working too many
The-
hours at the kindergarten.
They were sad. They were sad, and heartbroken for their teammate.
Holy
And so they
shit.
just weren't able
There
to
you go.
bounce
Pull that
back.
the heartstrings. Let's go.
And
I heard
so
he's
trying
to-
they've had a meeting.
on.
They've had a meeting, and they will be able to bounce back. And she understands
Nice.
that now it is really up to her. And she and Donarski met with each other and said, "We got to pull this together for Suarez, and lean on me. And by golly, you're gonna lean on her."
By golly.
Oh, me.
Objection.
Hey, I'm sorry.
I
First
heard
time
that
I'm
you did
ruling in favor of B. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. He maneuvered
shit-
out of
he
it.
said
I'm ruling in
objection.
favor of B.
Objection. I heard
She
she
has
been
a
working
valid
too
point.
many hours at the elementary school trying to get her degree.
Who?
That's what I heard. I heard she been working too many hours at the elementary school with the third
At
grade
least she's
class.
trying to get her degree, though.
Yeah, true, but
God damn.
Wait, who?
yes,
I'm bringing
Ashley
Rashard
Jones.
to the
Ashley
stage.
Jones.
Actually, she wants to be a teacher, so she's
Yeah.
I need to follow up with her because, ma'am, this is your 5th year. You ain't finished yet.
Yeah,
At least
exactly.
she's trying.
Exactly.
I know I told her to bring that report card home. You know what? Let me check.
You don't even know what you want to be when she grow up.
She probably
I know she
struggling to
wants
get
to
all
be
her
a
students teaching.
Wait a minute now.
And she should not.
Might have brought
Matter
the
of fact,
report card home.
tell
What
her-
day was it?
tell her
What
that
did you have
I
to
said-
drink?
Fine, get somebody else to do it. Don't be no teacher. Tell her I said it.
Yeah, I know. When she grows up, she wants to be able to finish over Maddie Williams. So
Oh, Period.
Tell her don't be no teacher.
Now that's who got some BDE. Maddie Williams is BDE. Black all over lips, everything. Her and Sonya be smoking. They be chiefing up. They lips be black as hell.
Sonya don't got BDE to me.
No, not Sonya. I'm just saying her lips, but I'm talking about Maddie.
Hey, wait, pause.
What'd you say, Shawnee?
Did Shard just leave as soon as he was about to get called CPS on?
Yeah.
Ain't no way. Ain't no way.
Richard, like Craig is taking us to hell, so I was trying to get us back.
My God, we
love
love
place. But Richard, his daughter is Deja Kelly, and yeah, I ain't really have nothing, so he ran for nothing. They won this week, so I him.
She got to work on her decision making. Is she draft eligible?
My daughter, like I said, Caitlin Clark got her stats up against Michigan, got dubbed. Pow had her stats up.
Too.
Everybody was like,
for you as a Caitlin Clark girlie. I got a question. How do you think Caitlin Clark is going to translate into the WNBA? Because we know they'll pick her, but how do you think she's going to translate?
Allie Quigley.
Yeah, no, like that.
You see
seriously,
that?
like I think worst case she could be like one of the best spot up shooters to ever like grace the game. Because like the defense isn't there, she still needs to like take contact.
So then that's my
physical.
question. How do you play her if at this point she can only shoot? That is a role player at best.
Quigley.
I think that her.
It's gonna take like 5
a little more than that.
I think her
ceiling
is
is
higher.
for her to get going though. That's how Allie started.
I think her ceiling is higher than this person that I'm about to say.
That's what I'm saying. I think
But
she's going to be a lottery pick, but I think she's going to have to develop out of
Who
Kelsey
Yana?
Plum.
What?
Who Yana?
Kelsey Plum. I think that Kelsey was I think it'll start like her career will start like Kelsey's did, in that everybody was kind of knocking Kelsey off of her shots because she was small. She Kelsey had to get buffed this offseason to do what she did this year. And I think when Kelsey started out, it took her a while to get to that point, and everybody was calling her a bust. We didn't know, she was struggling. The girls were faster, the girls were stronger. She struggled.
Do you think that Caitlin Clark will have I feel like Kelsey had people in her corner or with herself to be like, girl, be fucking for real. You're not that girl, so let me knock myself down to build myself back up. Do we think that Caitlin Clark, so physically and hooping wise, yes, that could be her trajectory. But do we think that she's gonna have, because it's more to just than just the physical, the mental to be like, okay, bitch, let me knock this shit down a few octaves and then build my shit up.
I think Caitlin is a little better passer than Kelsey was coming in. And I think lean on that, because Kelsey would take some shots that's like, girl, no, what are you doing? Relax.
I feel like I see Caitlin doing that though. I see her doing that because that's what she's used to. I see Caitlin
so she's very good. 40 footers, but I think if you get her if she only comes in and takes a handful of shots, right? Because she's now a role player because the defense isn't there and this, that, third. I think she's smart enough to lean on her passing and her playmaking and only take good 40 footers, right? So it's if you hit one of 3 40 footers and you get enough for that one highlight, it justifies taking the other 2. So I think the difference.
Okay, so what stops her from being Sabrina? What stops her from being Sabrina?
Defensively, she's cooked food. That's not even a question.
Okay.
Somebody's gonna have to really work with her and develop on her, but Sabrina.
Or they can hide her like they hide DT, because they be hiding DT. They hide DT in the they hide.
But DT is 69 years old, so she needs to retire and give somebody that spot. Move, old woman. But I think Caitlin is bigger than Sabrina too. So I think it helps in the creating the shot and what have you.
You mean body or height?
I think she's taller.
Height.
I don't think
she's not bigger.
Yeah, she's taller. Sabrina's.
No, how tall is Caitlin? How tall is
Caitlin's 6'1".
6 feet.
That's not 6 feet though, regardless. That's not big.
It's big enough to. I trust it more than a 5'9" guard to like in
From
terms
a
of
shoot
like
guard,
creating
from
your
a shooting
shot and
guard
stuff,
perspective,
like and
that's
getting
pretty
it.
good.
She'll be the
6
biggest
feet,
point
not
guard in the
6 feet
league.
is big.
She'll be the biggest point guard in the league.
She's
Ali
only
Quigley is a shooting guard.
Sabrina's 5'11", Caitlin is 6 feet.
That's the
Oh.
same. They're probably the same height.
Higher.
5'11" and 6 feet.
I just know that them defenders in the league
Nah.
is going to try their hardest.
Eat her ass up.
When she first come in.
Caitlin is a way better passer than we give her off, though. I think
she's a
with
great
the talent,
passer.
yeah, I think with the talent, I think it'll just rise her game type shit. I think she'll be okay. I think they just have to help on defense.
We're not
I
leaning
just think
on
the
her
physicality
with those
is gonna
40 footers, and she
shake her.
can like make
Injuries.
passes. And
I can
focus
see.
on
I don't
other
want to
aspects
say
of the
nothing.
game. Like you can hide her on offense, honestly.
Yeah.
Like I think it'll look a lot different when you're not relying on her to score 30 points.
I just think it's gonna take a couple years for her to get it going, for us to see what she prime time known for.
And I think the problem is it's normal. It's normal for people to take maybe a year or two to adjust. The problem is the media, they build up these white women so much that when they get there, when they don't do great immediately, it's just like, oh, it's a letdown. Because even with Sabrina, she should have been given that time to get acclimated. She should have been given that time to figure out exactly what she needs to do, how she works. But you can't do that when the machine is behind you saying this. You know what I mean? And I think that's another thing about Kelsey. I think Kelsey kind of was able to say, ooh, I'm not that guy. You're giving me this attention. I don't deserve it, which is something that I don't know. That's what I mean with the other than the physical. I don't know if the other girlies are going to be able to step back and say, I'm really not that girl. Stop giving me all of that. Let me figure this shit out. That's the difference. I don't know if they would do what Kelsey did to say that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I don't think so.
I think she's
You know
better
what? That's what I mean.
I think like when the hype, like I think Sabrina got a lot of hype, but I don't think she was the best. And I think Caitlin is better than her. So it's like the hype and the eyes on her is gonna be, to me, worth it a little more than
I
the
disagree.
hype
I just think
Sabrina
you like Caitlin better. I disagree. Because Sabrina, because Sabrina was that girl in college. No, we can't say she wasn't now.
She was.
Like, I mean,
She was.
but Kelsey was that girl. Like, and that was kind of my thing. Like,
that's
the
what I mean,
Pac-12, like, the stats were a little inflated, and it's like...
But is that? But it ain't like. It ain't like. I don't know. I think you just personally like Caitlin, and you're invested in her because nah.
I think, like, her
Sabrina,
being
you taking
efficient
Caitlin over Sabrina, Shawnee?
different.
Write that down.
You said what now?
I said write that down.
What now?
Sabrina, the first Sabrina versus Caitlin Clark matchup.
How far ahead do these notes go? Like,
Nah, for real.
Right.
Put her in the chamber.
Oh,
What happened to Shawnee?
why her screen go black? Guys, teacher left.
Next topic.
I'll shout out my kid.
Let's talk about.
I'll shout out my kid real quick. Diana,
No.
Diana Little Page Bugs is hooping against Kansas, ranked opponent, 17-13, 4 steals and a block. She's inconsistent, but when she's pooping, she's hooping.
Most of the girlies are inconsistent, so that's normal.
Yeah, very normal.
She a coach's kid, so when it clicks, it's gonna click. I'm just waiting on it to click.
It's gonna click, and she gonna be, because it's showing the signs are there. It's all there.
If they make a postseason and get Dre, we might be talking.
It's been 2 hours, so I feel like we should go ahead and take this to hell. Dre'Ana Edwards is rude and nasty, and she should never ever step to Kyra Elsie again. And stop playing with black women and black men and they women when they love they black women, because her husband said one thing you won't do.
Can I read? You want me to read?
Okay.
Can I read the tweet?
My lady.
Can I read the tweet?
Yeah, we're in with that.
Keep trying her. He said not today. You had your go, baby, but you're done.
Can I read?
Not no more.
Let me read the tweet real quick. Let me read the tweet with these
Read
hashtags.
it.
So this was in response to what's the actual quote from the press conference from Kyra dropped. He dropped a dancing video in the quote tweet saying, and I quote, "She had time today, hashtag WNBA #1 pick, hashtag graduate, hashtag truth, hashtag accountability, hashtag focus, hashtag that is not correct, hashtag participate, hashtag academics, hashtag priority, hashtag moved on. He went and there was a whole thing, and I think the biggest thing from
We
his
told
Twitter,
the story through the hashtag.
it really did. And the thing is also that the biggest thing that stuck out to me from his tweets that he was putting out was he said this has been going on for months now. So we're just now hearing about it. We're just kind of like being
That was the big
aware to it.
for
That was the biggest thing that came to my mind was that this has been going on for months. So
Months.
I would love to know, and I don't know if we'll ever find out or not, but the extended story of this whole thing, because this has been going on, and I mean the texts were terrible. Like that was like that was bad. And if this is something that's been going on to that level, like obviously we don't know what's all gone on in the past couple of months, but I assume that it's all pretty similar. I mean I feel pretty comfortable making that assumption, and she's better than me.
Yeah, I was taking it to him.
I can't even get past one of the. Thank you. You lucky I got you the SC tournament. Now let me just tell you one motherfucking thing right now, baby. Ryan Howard at Ryan Howard University kept y'all in the season, baby. That's why y'all won that. Second of all, for you to say one of the best, not too fucking much. Third of all, how dare you? First of all, you had these just the unmitigated gall, the audacity to text this woman's phone like that. If you would have texted her academic advisor, bloop, maybe the RA to make sure she was in by 12 o'clock like she was supposed to be. Somebody, maybe your baby would have graduated. And don't start no text with, thank you for making sure she graduate. You welcome? Like, that's my job. Two, here's the thing. This white woman and this white people sorry, Tyler. These white people at Baylor, they are just so gung-ho on getting your daughter to play because they want to use her body. They don't give a fuck about that girl. They don't give a fuck about her academics. They don't give a fuck about none of that. So you run into this white woman, oh, she loves me. She really wants me to play. No. Black lives matter only to a lot of white people when they're benefiting them, when they're on the court with a jersey on. So you want this black woman to put on this jersey and hoop for you so you could get what you want. This black woman at Kentucky want the damn lady to graduate. And before y'all have my mentions talking about, oh, it's not about school. Like I said before, I am a teacher. It's always about school. And if y'all knew how bad this culture of education was, how these 7th graders in my classroom read at a 2nd grade level, then you would be that motherfucking interested in education too. That's the problem. The culture of education is so bad because of motherfuckers like this. Y'all got to do a better job. I mean, y'all like, I'm gonna say this, and I hate to say it, but y'all, it's if y'all could sit in my position every day and see the culture of education, it will almost make you understand why motherfuckers be stereotyping black people. Why motherfuckers?
My thing is that.
Go ahead.
Ain't this her 3rd time transferring?
Yes.
Mm-hmm. And is
where was she first?
She was at a white
Utah.
school.
Utah, right?
Utah. She was hooping.
Utah.
She was like freshman of something. She was hooping. But it's just like, y'all, the culture of education is so fucking bad. And I see why, y'all. It is so bad. And it's just stuff like this with parents and black parents that just amplify what the issue is. Like, how are you okay, bro? Like, y'all, I wish y'all could sit in my classroom every day just to see this shit because it's stressful.
Yeah, we hear
Yeah,
you.
we can.
We moved on to Dre.
So to piggyback off Low, like I feel like it's very racist that these Baylor fans are like, we support you, Dre, and we love you, and because it's like, why don't you have higher expectations of her than like actually completing her classes?
And
Let it be
they
naked.
they have low expectations for us. So it's like, oh, even though she was behind 3,000 motherfucking credits, she worked hard to make them up. No, hold her when with kids, with people, you have to hold them here and then they'll come here. If you hold them here, that's as high as they're gonna go. You gotta do better, baby. You have to hold people to a higher standard. And I'm not even, to a certain extent, Dre is a product of her environment. But her parent, like, it's just all the cycle, and that's why it makes all of it hard, because her dad sending that ignorant ass text message. He's an adult, he should know better, but he probably ain't had nobody to show him better. So it's just a nasty ass cycle, and to attack one of the women who was trying to help you get out of the cycle is just crazy as fuck to me. And y'all don't realize attacking a black woman and making this black woman look bad all goes into the cycle of all of this shit that we praising the Kim Mulkey, but we mad at the Kyra LZ. Like,
because see, here's my thing though. Because I know, like, when we first started talking about it in the chat, I was kind of like, that's foul. Like, kind of believed it. Like, I am for player empowerment. So I'm going to, I'm okay with people that typically don't have a voice, being, because that's how you prevent abuse of power and things of that nature. But it goes to the question to the media, like your Howard Megdals and all them other niggas, like, what was the difference between Dre's story and Angel Reese? She left the tumultuous Maryland team that has seen, mass
that has
turnover
8
for
transfers
years.
a year.
Exactly. And now she's player of the year. You got Asia Blackwell, who, left the situation and had a very public spat with like the most famous alumni from that program. And then you have Rakia Jackson, who went through hell and said like she had to like recalibrate and like fall back in love with the game. And the committee is the only niggas that's talked to any of those three. Much more compelling stories. So it's like if you talk to all 4 of them, then it's like it is what it is. But when you single this one person out because her, we can see clear as day what's going on and why you chose to do that.
I hate to throw Dre under the bus, but this is
No,
also
she's
the
a
same
dumbass.
player
She deserves it.
who was sat out multiple times this season.
Yeah,
for
exactly.
whatever reason. We don't know for sure, but this same girl has sat out a plethora of games this past season because she can't get her shit together, violating team rules. So you're gonna take a woman like that and just, even though I know I've seen you in these situations, which I don't want you to assume, but you got to be smart. Like, I've seen you sit, but I'm just gonna, your word is bond.
And see, my thing is, like, when we was in the chat and the more we talked about it, I was like, now what was the conversation like before she left? Because if Kira said something and it led her to believe that she was going to sign this, then I would say, like, yeah, Kira's wrong. Because, like, coaches do be lying to these kids. Like, it is what it is. But then as soon as Kira said, no, we had a conversation and said, the thing is, you need to graduate before you leave. That's the end of the conversation. If you knew that.
Maybe she thought she was going to get drafted this year.
To whom? The war? She thought she was going to get trained?
I don't know. Maybe
but here's what I think. She said most coaches, this is what I think she thinks. Most coaches sign a waiver, and I don't give a damn if this person sign it. If I said that I'm not going to sign it, I ain't going to sign it. I don't care. Like,
I'm anyway, because she done been to 3 schools and they made no academic team thus far. But this all of a sudden she made an academic team.
My thing is
bullshit.
3.6 GPA
bullshit.
with 32 credits. Baby,
you're right. Good point.
I'm telling y'all, something paper.
With 33
I don't
credits?
know what is, but
with 33 credits.
I don't know if the 33 credits got a little bit of.
Not to pay.
She was taking nothing but Bible classes. I went to a Houston Baptist University. I know how that shit works. Nothing but first testament, last test, all that bull. Not bull, but theology.
Exodus, Leviticus, Numbers, Deuteronomy.
I know who don't know.
What I think happened is that she had that conversation with the compliance team. They told her you gotta graduate because when you hear everybody talk, everybody says they had the understanding that Drea was not gonna play this year. They knew there was a possibility she would not play this year. What I think happened was when she got to Baylor, Baylor was like, "Ooh, we found a loophole. If you do all this shit." And we get your coach to
so
sign
what you saying is she'll still be alive right now. Niggas ain't gas her up.
Yes. I dead ass think Kentucky said you gotta graduate or from here in order for you to transfer, which is the rule, because she would have been a graduate transfer and she would have been able to do what Jasmine Massigill is doing. But she didn't do that. And so I think Baylor, like most schools will do, like when players transfer to a different school, sometimes schools try to find loopholes to get that player to play and stuff like that. Baylor found a loophole, and Kyra was like, "I'm not signing that shit because that would be lying."
Said what I said.
Yeah, nah, fuck that. Go graduate.
But then what I don't like is this. This is why you can't do this, y'all. And this is about me. You can't bring everything to social media because that shit might not go how you think it's gonna go. You come to the court of public defense, you might get embarrassed, baby, because we did not know that girl was
It is how you think it is.
Not everybody know the girl failing. Not everybody know her daddy ignorant. Her daddy named Andre or whatever the hell. Now it's just a mess. Like you just left that alone. I just.
She got 9 points
know,
for convocation. I mean, 9 hours, credit hours for just going to church.
Point low, if you know that there's
33 credits in one semester
and there's somebody,
that's insane. That's impossible.
Like, what'd you say, Shawnee?
But like,
I didn't take 18 and thought I was about to die.
You know that you need this person to help with this loophole. Why the fuck would you put them on blast and then try and make them look bad? Like that's gonna pressure them into
the girls are not smart.
Problem with Nikki Collins because like they've been doing this. Can you hear me?
Yeah, you're lag.
I can hear you.
It's lagging a little bit, but
just go ahead.
Just go ahead. Just go ahead.
Oh, it's lagging. My bad. Like my thing is, they've been saying this whole like free Drea thing for months now. Because I remember I saw it the other month and I was like, what do they mean free her from what? And then that was before the story came out. But like, if I'm a coach and I know like what I know, and I know that the conversation was you needed to graduate and you didn't, and then like Tyler, you said they have that rule of 60, so she had to do all those credits because they want majority of your credits to be from their school. If you knew that, don't let her go around running around saying this stuff because you know how that looks for people, and there's no solidarity amongst the ranks because Nikki's a white woman, so she's not going to understand a black woman's plight. But, like, you should still understand that women in this business, like, they going to believe whatever is negative about you. So, like, what's your favorite word? Your second favorite word?
Bitch. Sorry.
There we go. That's why I said second. I had to clean it up. What's your second favorite word? Like,
intersectionality.
Yeah. And you not
can't y'all just imagine Jaden Owens in the middle of the prayer circle talking about take the shackles off her feet so she can play.
No,
just want to
play. So she can play. Oh my god.
Just want singing Mary Mary in the middle. I can see Jaden Owens like that.
Throw my chains now, I can't lift my hands.
No, she
and I'm going crazy. See, I thought I was heathen.
See, also, can I just say this is rich coming from the school?
You knew it. You just didn't.
Like,
go ahead.
This is rich coming from the school that we had to beg to back up BG. As soon as like I mean, Lo, you mentioned it earlier. Like,
what I'm saying,
bro. I have to bring it there.
Like Lo, you mentioned it earlier.
Collins heard the.
Wait, hold on. Go ahead, Tyler. Wait, what you say, Tyler?
What'd you say?
I was just like, Lo mentioned it earlier. The difference between when a black woman can be beneficial to somebody versus when they can't anymore, in the way that they get, like, people ride for them, and the difference in that they want Dre, they can benefit from Dre, and so they're gonna ride for her. They didn't give a shit.
These free Dre tweets, I ain't never seen a free BG one.
It took forever. Like, I don't think it was until, if I'm not mistaken, it was until Big 12 Media Day that Nikki Collins wore the pin. I could be mistaken on that, so don't quote me on that. But, like, I mean, but the institution as a whole, and like the public backing of Baylor and the fans that are like, oh, hey, like, talking about not being accountable, but then the same ones that were talking about, hey, well, if BG did this, then she's got to pay the price. Like, nah, you just want to benefit from Dre. And it's the perfect example of the difference in how, obviously it's very, very different situations generally.
We still on the screen.
But it's
we were all smart enough to realize how all of this shit like plays a part. Like, I just wish we were just smart enough. I just wish everybody just had the backing and just could have critical thinking skills, and it just goes back to the culture of education, because the girls really don't got it, and I just don't understand. Like, why are we not smart?
Nikki Collins held a
You said what?
Got escaped. The heat was on Moki. right? Like, why isn't Moki speaking out? Why isn't, because that's her former player and da-da-da-da. But, like, Nikki Collins ain't really saying anything until, like, the pressure started building up either. So
But
I'm
you know
not
what's
really
crazy?
giving her a pass.
You know what's
They came at
crazy
that
in
right at that
teaching?
time, though.
In teaching,
Yeah. But,
you have like the it's different types of white teachers, right? The white teachers who are just flat out mean to black students and just treat them differently, and then you have the white teacher who is also just as detrimental, who does too much. They hold their hand. They don't hold them to a certain standard because of who they are, because they've been through this. So you hold them to a lower standard. White people like that are just as detrimental as the others as well. But I think sometimes they could go under the radar because they're not mean, or they might not be doing it intentionally,
I never
or it's
thought
not
about it.
overt. It's not overt, but they are just as detrimental because you're not holding anybody, because you don't expect shit from them. So in that, it's the same shit. I could go
yeah,
on for
like in
days.
Get
So.
Out, when he was like, I would have voted for
I
Obama
hear
for a
you.
third term. Like, the
Hey,
liberal
on the
racism.
snap.
Like, you
I'm at a-
look like you're well-meaning, but
Yes, that.
What you saying?
also,
I could
like,
go
my
on all
camera
day.
cut out. I wrote it down, y'all. Sabrina's gonna be in the dirt when Caitlin Clark gets in the league. You can't see it. It says Sabrina in the dirt.
Y'all look like a
First
clear
matchup, my dog getting it. Sabrina in the dirt. I had some stuff
Yana is
written
tired.
down.
Yana is
No,
ready to
Craig, did
go.
you have something to say? My bad.
None. I'm LSU.
Dre,
They in my number. LSU, my number 3.
I can't say what I want to say. Nikki Collins needs to go to jail. That's my stance. Like from here on out.
Her aunt.
She
Wow.
left Aunt Kennedy to die. Hold on, because she's not doing right by any of the black women she's coming across, and I don't like it. So Nikki Collins, you're on my list. I had some stuff written down. Spears said that UConn was gonna beat DePaul and AZ was gonna produce. And then stuff happened. I don't know. Yana said UVA was gonna get 2 big wins.
Who?
I don't know.
Nah, they ain't win
UVA.
one, but prayers up to Mir.
But like,
prayers up to
yeah.
a lot of players got
So-
injured this season-ending injuries this past weekend. So prayers up to all of them.
And bodies, they wearing down. That's why them cupcakes.
I don't know if
Them
that's an issue
cupcakes
with
don't matter
Saints
if you
or
still
if
playing
that's
30 minutes
good.
against the cupcakes. That shit gone. Fairly Odd Parents and fuck up.
Yeah.
Can you stop? Oh God.
Y'all about to pass out,
But
yo.
you did.
Yo, for she's not dog.
Y'all see the eyes leaning, child. Listen, I'm tired. Why are we still on here? It's been 2 hours.
Wait, why did I mention myself?
What you guys talking about?
That's
What
why
you
I
did?
mean.
Y'all about to pass out. That's what we talking about.
Do it again. She said.
It is.
That's still.
Yana said UNC over Notre Dame. She was right about that. Craig said Iowa over Michigan by 8, so that was a smart choice going with my daughter. Rashard said USC over UCLA regardless of who plays. That was a lie.
He always lying. That's all he do.
I'm about to make me some ramen.
Ooh, I just had some earlier before we logged on.
Put an
No,
egg.
didn't.
Okay.
2 hours ago.
I'm not gonna lie. I haven't ate dinner. It's getting kind of late.
2 hours and 15 minutes ago.
Okay, so now y'all know why I feel having to pay attention, and that's why I be trying to get us off in a
Damn.
timely manner, because I don't be eating.
Them hearts and minds not clear yet.
I can't pay attention more. See, and y'all know how it feels.
Damn.
You have to sit and be alert, pay attention the whole time. So there's a method to my madness.
Damn.
Thank y'all for rocking with
But
us.
we're gonna end on Tyler said that the Sunisi is gonna win the national.
I didn't say that.
So be on the lookout.
No,
for
he
that
said back to back.
That's
back to back. 2 of them things. He said they going Georgia
Without Maddie Williams,
I didn't
I don't
say
know.
that shit.
Without Maddie,
Yeah,
With
bro,
her,
stop
Oh.
lying. That's what you said, bro. Like, that's what you
not
said.
smart.
Golly, bro.
This has been.
Also said USA. Nikki had a point.
Not the Nikki had a point.
And you said you was dressing as Muffet. Put that.
What?
Oh yes. Everybody start thinking about who you want to dress like.
I'll dress as Muffet. Don't tempt me. I'll do it.
We throwing a dress like
We know we see you throw ass before.
That's what I'm saying. I'll throw ass in whatever
we're having
costume.
some parties. We throwing a function, guys. Dallas is gonna be a movie.
Hey,
it might
this-
be for 2
y'all
but
gotta-
it's gonna be a movie.
You said it out loud in public, so y'all gotta do it for real now. Cause I don't even know where I'm sleeping. I might be sleeping in my car.
We want to have a theme.
I feel like this is illegal. How old are you?
If this was
No, I'm not attending.
Well, we'll give people.
Oh, okay.
We're trying to. We want to
You
have a
sleep in
party
my-
in Dallas for the Final Four. Dress as your favorite coach. If you have a bob wig, if you want to dress in your Fashion Nova, like your
Free
Sid Carter,
shot if you wear a bob wig.
Dressing like
if you
Sid
wanna
Carter,
get a
I'm
bowl
coming in
cut,
Fashion Nova, baby. Some Fashion Nova liquid pink leggings.
I'm about to turn my camera off. Y'all pay too much attention. I'm turning my camera off.
Hey.
No.
Somebody gotta get the bowl cut.
Well, I pull up as
I'm wearing me some secretary flats like Cara.
I'm pulling up as headband Bill.
If you pull up in some motherfucking flats, B.
The flats gonna be large, and that's gonna be even funnier.
I might be
You gotta
James
have
Wade.
some casual,
Be James Wade.
some casual, some black ill-fitting dress slacks, B.
I'm gonna get them from
Oh,
Lululemon.
No, you got to get it from Burlington.
And
get you a
hard
and
meets
get you a-
better or hard something.
Yeah, and get you a 3C wig.
Did he just say pound me harder?
No!
What?
Go.
Hey, honey. Craig,
Yeah,
all
yeah.
the lines are clear.
Yo,
Goodness gracious. But yeah.
take a picture of this.
I'm dead.
Y'all get y'all costumes ready. We dressing as our favorite coaches for the official committee jammy jam. So we
Coach
doing
Q.
it big. Get your
Dress as a
bowl
coach, not
cuts,
favorite
get your
coach.
fits.
Dress as
You
a
gotta
coach.
Coach Q still count?
You got to take a shot to come in the
True.
door, too, though.
I might be Becky Hammond. Wear the purple eyeshadow.
One.
And
What?
that blazer? Oh, please.
Laser hoodie combo.
My God, yeah.
The whole party in blazers and hoodies will be
Who's gonna
wild.
be pixie cut? Who's gonna be pixie cut?
I'm showing up in a bob. I don't know which bob
Andrew
I'm gonna
gonna-
be, but
I'm dead.
Either you show up in a bob, I will. lose
I
my
might have to
mind.
be Trammell and pull out some J's.
Hey, you guys,
Some,
Texas just beat their first ranked opponent this season.
Who?
Texas beat
Texas.
Kansas.
Oh God, we
They
got
blew
to get
their
another
ass
fan.
out.
Oh, the
my
fan
God.
cam about to go
59
crazy. That thing about to do
59
numbers,
So
shawty.
this is gonna be the first time this season she actually posts the score. She ain't posted out their score from their preseason non-conference stuff, and now we about to get in full like big old letter. All right, man.
That poor intern.
All right, but yeah,
That
no,
poor
it-
intern.
it's at least 2 shots to get in the door. So low, you
Someone asked
undersold
if
it.
we're still
Your
gonna
shot
do
gotta
Maya's
bring a
book
friend.
reading.
Are we still doing Maya's book reading? Now that we got face cam
Maya's
food.
books.
We have to. I will come dressed up. Now that we got the cameras, I'm coming dressed up in character.
Yeah, we gotta assign the parts. Like Tyler, you're still gonna be the baby.
I didn't even have no lines.
Sorry, bro.
What the
Sorry.
man?
B, were you gonna be Jonathan Irons?
That's fine.
Wasn't Shay supposed to be Maya? Craig's gonna be Jonathan Irons. I thought Shay was gonna be Maya.
I'm Maya Headband.
You're gonna be on Shay's hit. How does that work? If Shay is my, hey, all right, we'll work out. We'll work it out. We'll work it out. So yeah, be on the lookout. We're gonna figure out how to get a copy of that book, and we're gonna do a dramatic reading of the Maya Moore story. Y'all are insane people.
Goodbye. I'm finna go.
Oh my God, that's
If all hearts and minds are clear, we thank you for this very special on-camera edition of the Committee Spaces. Join us next week. We're gonna have it down next week.
Yeah, we'll have
a Spy Kid. Junie.
I'm on it.
Get it, Junie.
I'm on it. I'm on it.
Yeah.
This week is gonna be set. But
if y'all farewell song now.
Hey,
so long,
if y'all
we do. You
do it like it's your B-Day.
If y'all in the chat have like any
out of the box, why y'all?
if there was any issues y'all had with the stream, at me, and we can figure it out going forward. Because there's gonna be some bumps along the way, but we're gonna get this all figured out. Because I think this is cool. I hope y'all liked it as well. Like,
so thank you all for being a friend, and we'll see you next week.
Thank you for being a friend. Travel down the road and back.
All right, stream's over.
If it's not up in the bottom, now we're here.